C.G. Marshall. The eternal optimist is often ridiculed for his hopeful vision, his lofty ideals, and his unrealistic advice. Consider the optimistic cliche, it's never too late, or better late than never. Is that always the case? Or do some occasions exist where we might fare better with a more negative piece of advice? Leave well enough alone, for example.
We could find that money. Thousands of dollars. You could even have half.
Adolf, bribery is a crime.
Oh, give me the letter. I am the one she trusted. I had to get away with it.
Put down those scissors. Drop them. Adolf, if I hear from you one more time, it won't be the post office you're dealing with. It'll be the police.
Our mystery drama, Postage Due, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Douglas Dempsey and stars Ralph Bell. I'll be back shortly with Act 1. Consider for a moment the postman's creed. Neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds. Bad weather is one thing, but sometimes even bigger obstacles can lie in the path of our friendly mailman. How far does his duty extend? To the point of personal hazard? To the point of actual danger? Examine the case of Mr. George McCready, mailman, whose route is the south side in the town of Smallville.
Say, George, I got a surprise for you in today's load.
A surprise from the postmaster? You're notifying me of a raise in salary.
No, something for you to deliver. A letter, postmarked August 1st, 1941.
Come on.
No, really, I'm serious. They finally tore out the old wooden mail chute, and they found this letter stuck in it.
Since 1941? Oh, boy, that must be some kind of record.
Yeah, thought you'd get a kick out of it, being on your route and all. Here it is. It's got a 3-cent stamp on it.
3 cents? Those were the days. So, what's the address? 507 South Market Street. 507? No one's lived in that place for years.
Hey, wait a minute. Not that house all the kids say is haunted.
Yeah, that's the one. I don't even deliver the junk mail there anymore. It's all overgrown.
Well, look, if you want, I'll turn it over to the dead letter office.
Oh, no way. After all this build-up, you think I'm not going to try and deliver it? You know the slogan, neither snow nor rain nor gloom of night. It's my duty. To Mr. Leon Winters from P.J. Moriarty. Well, at least there's a return address. Maybe I'll uncover something.
Just as long as you don't uncover anything haunted.
Listen, the only frightening thing about this job is the backache I go home with every night. 507 South Market. Well, what do you know? A car in the driveway. Must be someone here after all. I should have left my bag at the curb. It's a regular nature hike here. Hello? Anybody in there? Mailman. Hi. Somebody upstairs. It's the mailman. Hey. Who's in there? I've got a letter. I'm here out front.
Yes?
Huh? Oh. You live here?
No, I'm the owner. Just trying to stay ahead of the vandalism. Come in.
Well, this place looks pretty good inside. I'd figured I'd find a real mess. Why don't you rent this place out?
Nobody wants... no one would want to live here. It's not really fit. So what brings you here?
I've got a letter to deliver.
I haven't used this address in years. Must be some old-timer trying to reach me.
Oh, real old-timer. It's postmarked 1941. We found it stuck in an old mail chute down at the post office.
1941? The whole family was here back then. Who's it to?
It's addressed to Mr. Leon Winters.
Leon?
You know him?
Yes. Yes, of course, he's... well, he's me. I just haven't gone by that name in such a long time.
Well, I'll bet this brings back some memories. You couldn't have been much more than 20 when it was written.
I was 17 in 1941. Who could it be from?
Mr. Winters, before I turn it over to you as a kind of formality, I'd like to see some identification, a driver's license or something.
I don't have my wallet with me.
I'd hate to give this to the wrong person after 40 years and all.
Listen, I'm not really Leon. Leon was my older brother, but he's dead now. I'm Elroy Winters, and I am executor of the family estate, so...
Well, that does complicate things a bit.
I have an identification for Elroy Winters right here.
No, it's not that, Mr. Winters. If this other Mr. Winters, Leon, that is, has passed away, then I should try to return this letter to its sender.
And who's that?
A P.J. Moriarty.
P.J. All right. Yeah, that must be Pamela. Well, you won't have any luck finding her, Mr...
McCready, George McCready.
Miss McCready. She had some connection with Leon years ago, but she dropped out of sight, and we never heard from her again.
Well, nonetheless, I think I'd better try to return the address and see what I find.
That would be Cliff Manor. One of those mansions over on Society Hill.
Oh, that's right. 1540 Society Hill.
I think you'll be wasting your time. That family moved away long ago. Listen, Mr. McCready, this letter may have something to do with my brother's estate. A lot of financial matters were never cleared up.
I can understand your anxiety, sir, but postal regulations dictate my course. Here, this is my boss's number. Call if you can give me any leads, and I'll get back to you if I reach a dead end. Fair enough?
Bit overzealous, aren't you, McCready? Your regulations should hardly apply to a letter that's 40 years late.
May I help you?
Yes, I've got a letter here that I'm returning to sender, a P.J. Moriarty.
Oh, goodness, no. The Moriartys haven't lived here for ages. They were the original owners.
I must try to locate a Pamela.
Yes. Well, you might try Adolf, the old groundskeeper. He stays out back in the cottage beyond the kennels.
Thank you.
Good day, sir.
Excuse me, you wouldn't be Adolf, would you?
I wouldn't be if I had a choice. But yes, I am Adolf. Head me down off this ladder.
Okay.
I'm really too old for this.
Well, you're lucky to be doing something useful.
I'm not useful. I've been put out to pasture. I take care of these hedges only because I want to.
Well, you do a nice job. I came here to ask about the Moriartys. Did you know them?
Did I know them? Oh, they hired me. Back then, I ran the whole place, not this puny little flower patch. They sold the place in 46, and I stayed on. Been through 5 owners now. I come with the house.
Do you know any way I can reach them?
It's not likely, young fella. They all split up, had big money problems after the war ended. Not too little money, mind you, too much of it. They all went their separate ways, and that was that.
What about Pamela J. Moriarty?
Pamela? Little Pamela? She was an angel. I was always set on her. But, of course, nothing ever happened. Say, what are you after coming here and coaxing an old man out of his memories? You some kind of a cop?
No. I'm just a mailman trying to deliver a letter.
Well, the box is around front.
Oh, you don't understand. It's an old letter from Pamela to a Mr. Leon Winters.
From Pamela? Mister, no one has heard from Pamela in 40 years. She's dead that long.
Well, that's that. She's dead. He's dead. End of the line.
Well, this Leon, he is dead, is he?
Or so his brother says. Why, you knew him?
No, I don't recall. Listen, mister, you cannot return this letter to Pamela and you say this Mr. Lane is dead. So maybe you ought to leave the letter here with me.
Oh? Why is that?
Well, I do hear from the family now and again.
Well, if a Moriarty comes calling, you should put them in touch with me.
But I don't know when I would hear from them. They check up on me. I can't reach them.
I'm sorry, Adolf, but I'm going to hold on to this envelope for now. Here's my number. If you hear from the family, I'd like to meet them. All right?
I don't think you want to meet the Moriartys, mister. They can be a cruel bunch. And if that letter is something important, something they want, they'd get it.
Just tell them to call me.
That you, George? Oh, hello, dear.
Don't even ask, Martha. The answer is yes. Your TV magazine has arrived. Here it is.
Oh, good. You know, it's an unfair life being the mailman's wife.
How so?
Well, I'm the first to see my husband leave in the morning and the last to get my mail in the evening.
You think you've got problems? I got a piece of mail here so overdue you can't imagine.
Oh, are you in trouble?
Oh, no, it's not my fault. We found an old letter in the sorting room chute, dated 1941.
How exciting. Who's it for? Did you deliver it?
I'll tell you the whole story. Just let me sit down first.
Is it a personal letter or business?
Funny you should ask. That seems to be the big question. Everyone seems to think it's going to solve their financial matters. Here, take a look for yourself.
Oh, my. August 1st, 1941. Well, it's in a woman's hand. Just look at those flourishes. Oh, I'll bet my button box it's personal. Did you find this Leon Winters?
I didn't find anybody. Apparently, addressee and sender are both dead. I went to the address, 507 South Market, that old house, you know?
Oh, yes. Lots of stories about that place. Our kids all swore the place was haunted.
Well, it's not haunted now, just not rented. I met the owner. Weird duck. First he tells me he's Leon, then he tells me he's Elroy, Leon's younger brother, and that Leon is dead.
He's trying to hide something?
Oh, I don't think so. It was just after the letter. And then I got the same song and dance from her side.
Her?
Yes, Pamela. She's the P.J. Moriarty.
Pamela? Were they lovers?
Oh, maybe, but let me finish. The best I can figure, this guy Leon was using this rich girl, Pamela, to get money. Then he finally left town, and she died. It's really too confusing. I'm afraid I'll just have to turn the letter in, that's all.
Oh, no. Let's look at it first.
What? Open mail? I'd lose my job, no matter what the letter said.
Well, you can't just give it up.
Oh, I shouldn't even have it now. Just seemed like a challenge to try. But I've done all I can for today. Let's eat dinner. It's 9:30. Time for sleep.
So, what about the letter, dear?
All right. I'll see what I can find out tomorrow. Enough is enough. Let's get some sleep. Okay, Martha?
Right, George. Good night. Oh, my goodness, who on earth could that be?
Hello.
Give the letter to its rightful owner, George. No harm will come to you, but deliver it soon.
Oh.
George, who was it? What's wrong? George?
Is this nocturnal phone call the Moriarty threat? Or is it Elroy trying to claim his brother's long-lost paperwork? Perhaps there's someone else who wants the letter, and perhaps George's sense of duty is a bit extreme, just as Elroy warned. We shall expand on all of this in Act 2. Postman George Macready has committed the working man's cardinal sin. He has taken his work home with him. In this case, it's a letter, overdue by 38 years. He won't rest until it's delivered. But should he continue to endure threats, insinuations, even midnight phone calls? For once, perhaps, George may be taking his job too seriously. And that can be dangerous. We join him now as he pays a second visit to the old Moriarty mansion.
Come in.
Hello, Adolf. It's the mailman, George McCready.
Watch it. Don't step on those clippings. I'm sorting through my old scrapbooks.
Well, it looks like the National Archives in here.
So, you've decided to give me that letter after all?
No, quite the opposite. I came to warn you. Lay off the threats and phone calls.
What do you mean?
I got a midnight phone call demanding the letter. Who was it? One of those tough Moriartys you threatened me with?
Oh, believe me, I have contacted no one.
Now, listen, Adolf. I was trying to do my job yesterday. Today I'm here on my own to tell you that I intend to turn the letter in.
Oh, no, please, don't do that. If you give it to the authorities, you will be passing up a big opportunity. I'm convinced that it is the key to a large sum of money. And if we can recover it, well, there might be a nice reward.
That would be bribery. You forget, sir, you're dealing with the United States Mail.
Well, maybe if I told you the whole story...
Why should I take your word? You're obviously hiding something.
What about these newspapers? Isn't their word good enough? Look, here, in my scrapbooks, all these clippings about the Moriartys. This book holds 30 years of family history.
And family scandals, no doubt.
Don't judge them so harshly. They didn't ask for fame. Especially little Pamela. She hated the family's reputation. Here she is, age 16, her first debutante ball.
She is striking.
More than striking, she was different, intelligent.
So, what happened?
This is her engagement photo, 1941. She was set up to marry this banker. That's when she met Leon, who is, as you know, the name on that letter.
So you did know Leon Winters, huh?
Yeah, sure. A nice boy. Only he couldn't show his face around here. He came from the south side.
I know the south side. That's my route.
Then you know the problem. The wrong side of the tracks, as they say. But Pamela loved him all right. And since I was fond of her, I had to meet...
Like Romeo and Juliet. So what happened? They ran away, right?
Not so fast. Leon would have liked that, but not Pamela. If she were to run away with a poor boy, the family would have disowned her, cut her off without a dime.
Uh-huh. Enter the villain. Money.
Well, there was a trust fund in her name, and she wasn't about to let the family get hold of that.
So Leon had to wait around until she was old enough to get the trust fund.
And that's where things began to fall apart. Now, you remember, this was 1941. It was fairly certain that America would soon be at war.
And Leon would be drafted.
Right. So he was impatient. He wanted Pamela to forget her fortune and marry him. But she just couldn't leave all that money behind.
You mean she said no to him?
She hesitated, but that was enough. The next thing she knew, Leon had joined the Marines.
That's too bad. But you still haven't explained why some old love letter could be so important.
Now, be patient. Once Leon went off to war, that's when the scandal, as you call it, began. The shock of his being gone, really gone, brought Pamela to her senses. And so she ran off to join him with the money.
With what money?
Her trust fund. She met secretly with the family lawyers and convinced them to give her the cash. It was an enormous amount, hundreds of thousands.
She talked the lawyers into...
Tricked them into it. She was a smart girl. And she packed up, bought a passage to Hawaii and took off. She probably meant to meet Leon there.
Incredible. She took the money and ran. And then what?
Then, that is the end.
How do you mean?
Her ship went down in the Pacific. They never found her or the money.
Oh, that's terrible. Poor Leon.
Oh, I doubt he ever knew. He died, too, in the war.
So, that was that.
Except for the money. She left with only one small suitcase, so everyone figured she must have hidden the cash somewhere before she left.
And you figure this letter is the treasure map, telling Leon where the stash is hidden. Huh?
See, it must be. No other letter was ever found, no clues. This must be it.
Well, no wonder Elroy Winters smelled money when I showed him the letter. He's got to be thinking the same thing. And he is Leon's next of kin.
But you won't find Pamela's next of kin. They're all gone. So I'm next in line. She would have wanted it that way. I was her favorite.
It's not up to us.
Sure it is. We could find that money. Thousands of dollars. You could even have half.
Adolf, bribery is a crime.
Give me the letter. I'm the one she trusted. I had to get away with it.
No, put down those scissors. Come and drop them. Now, Adolf, look. If I hear from you one more time, it won't be the post office you're dealing with. It'll be the police.
Hey, you're running late, George. I was just sorting today's mail for you.
Oh, thanks. I had an errand to run. I'd better hit the streets right away.
No, hold on a minute. I wanted to talk to you about that old letter from yesterday.
Well, why not? That's all I've heard about lately. Here, you can give it to the dead letter office.
Oh, trouble?
No real trouble. Tracking down the parties involved has just proved impossible.
Yeah, well, one of those parties actually called up the post office.
Who? When?
Yesterday afternoon. A fellow named Elroy Winters.
Oh, yeah. The brother of the addressee. He was pretty upset that I wouldn't give him the letter.
Well, it's no problem. I told him it was normal for you to try and return it to the sender. What's the big deal with this letter, anyway?
Someone hid some money back then. A lot of money, evidently, and now everyone figures this letter has the key.
Oh, boy.
I started out thinking this would be fun, to show up with a letter 40 years later. I figured I'd be a hero, but now...
Stop worrying, George. It's not that important. I called the main branch in Johnstown this morning, and they said we can give it to the next of kin. And that makes it this Elroy character, right?
Right. Well, I'm glad that's solved.
You want me to hold it until he calls again?
No. Give it back to me. I'll take it on my route. If he's at the house, I'll hand it over and be done with this mess once and for all. 507 South Market Street. Here we go again. Hey, Elroy, wait. It's me, George McCready. Hold it. Hold it a minute. I need to talk to you. Mr. Winters, you're as white as a sheet. You all right? Say, maybe we should go in the house and talk.
No, we'll talk out here. You may get in the car.
You don't look well. What happened?
I've just spoken to Leon.
What? When?
Just now, in the house. In person.
Oh, you're not suggesting you saw a ghost in that house?
Call it a ghost, a vision, a dream, whatever. I just spoke to my brother.
Well, maybe there's some kids in there who... I'll go take a look.
It was Leon. I saw him. He wasn't a day over 20 years old.
Elroy, if this melodrama is an attempt to scare me into giving you the letter, don't bother. I came here to give it to you anyway.
I don't want it.
You don't want it? But it's yours. Pamela's dead and you're Leon's next of kin. You're supposed to have it.
It's Leon's. Give it to him.
Look, Elroy, this is really crazy. Yesterday you wanted this letter so badly you were ready to call a lawyer. Here, will you take the letter? I won't bother you anymore.
Thank you, but no. There's nothing in that letter for me, I know.
Well, then, I'll leave it in the mailbox. You, whoever wants it can pick it up whenever you...
No, you mustn't. You've got to deliver it to Leon himself.
Okay, Elroy, as you wish. The letter goes back to the post office. Martha, I'm home.
Hello, dear. So, did you solve the big mystery?
Not entirely. But it no longer matters. I'm turning the letter into the dead letter office tomorrow, and that'll be the end of it.
Maybe it's just as well. The whole thing sounded a little suspect to me. But just for fun, tell me what you found out today.
And the whole story is one big misconnection. In a nutshell, rich girl Pamela meets poor boy Leon. They fall in love. Leon wants her to elope with him, leave her family and fortune, but she wants to wait until she inherits her trust fund.
How foolish.
Leon goes off to war. Pamela decides to take off after Leon. Only her ship sinks and she dies. And then Leon is killed in the war. Can you believe that?
Oh, what a terrible tragedy. Oh, George, I'm dying to know what's in that letter.
You and everyone else, except Elroy. He sure changed his tune. Thinks he saw his brother's ghost. Wants nothing to do with the letter.
Maybe he's scared.
Well, he sure looked it. But, what makes you say that?
Well, I heard some more haunted house stories. Recent stories. One of the girls from the church circle lives near there.
Oh, no. Here we go with the ghosts and the monsters.
It is a strange house, dear. Nobody ever moves in. And every so often you hear tales. Lights on and off. Old radio music.
It's just kids. Elroy said so himself. Let's forget it. Go to bed. And, take the phone off the hook.
Off the hook? Why? Is there something you haven't told me?
I just don't want any cloak and dagger business tonight. If someone needs to speak to me, they can visit me in my dreams. Good night.
No wonder George wants the phone off the hook. Elroy's sudden change of heart? Martha's haunted house reports? Is this mystery closing in on our postman? Will he make it till morning and be rid of this curse once and for all? We'll find out how it all ends in Act 3. A Hollywood film critic once reviewed a particular comedy with this one-line synopsis. Man returns from the beyond to straighten out his financial affairs. If the plot sounds a little implausible, recall the words of our eternal optimist. It's better late than never. One thing is certain. Both that story and ours raise the same question. Do spirits really lurk about on Earth, finishing up their unfinished business? It seems that George and Martha are about to learn the answer to this and other questions.
I can't sleep.
Me neither. George, can't we read the letter?
No way. I can't do that.
But I can. I won't lose my job.
No.
I'll steam it open. Take a quick peek and seal it right up. No one will ever know.
I can't let you do that.
Oh, fiddlesticks. How about this? The letter is right over there on the bureau. Now, suppose while you're asleep, I go over, pick it up, and just look at it from the outside. Now, is that a crime?
That's okay with me, although I can't imagine what good it would do you.
Oh, good. Oh, my. Well, she really loved him. You can see it in the handwriting.
You should be a palm reader.
This woman's stationery. Practically transparent. All you have to do is hold it up to the light. I'm surprised you haven't done this already. Now, let's see if I hold it up at just the right angle. I can almost...
Can you see any kind of a map in it? A diagram, maybe?
No, they're just words. Dearest Leon...
Martha, I'm not listening.
Dearest Leon, I hope this letter... Oh, my goodness. Oh, George, you've got to read this.
What's wrong?
Well, nothing's wrong. It's just that... Well, do you want me to tell you or not?
No, never mind. I think you better put it back in my pouch. What's that? I thought you took the phone off the hook.
I did. Maybe it's the phone company.
Don't answer it.
George, you should. It might have something to do with,
Hello.
Hello, George. This is Leon. Leon Winters. Don't you think it's time you delivered my letter? Bring it to my house. 507 South Market Street. Tonight. I'll be here all evening. No harm will come to you, George.
George? Who was that? It was Leon, wasn't it?
It can't be. I don't believe in that stuff.
But who else could call you with the phone off the hook?
It's some sort of trick. Elroy's scare tactics.
What did he say?
They said to deliver the letter tonight to the house.
Let's do it, George. We should. I can feel it.
Well, I can't. I still think it's some kind of trap. What makes you so anxious to send me over there?
Because I know it's all right now.
Why?
I can tell from the letter, from reading it. Trust my intuition.
Oh, I don't want to drive over there at this hour. I can go in the morning.
When it's light, huh? You're scared.
I am not.
Well, come on. Now, let's get dressed. I'll drive you right now. We'll drop it off and be done with it.
Well, okay. Okay, I'll go. But not because of that call. Because I trust your instincts. What are you doing?
I'm turning the engine off while I wait for you.
Oh. Well, I'll just be a second. I'll drop the envelope in the box and come right back.
There are lights on in the house. Now go up to the door, George, and knock.
Maybe I should take a look. Might be some kids in there or vandals.
Good idea.
I'll be right back.
George, you scared me. Why were you running?
There's a guy inside. A young fella, early 20s, sitting in an old chair. There's a lamp and a table and a fire in the fireplace.
It's him.
But yesterday, that place wasn't furnished.
What does he look like?
Dark hair, wavy, a thin mustache, and he's wearing old clothes.
Rags?
No. Some kind of a uniform. Jungle fatigues, like an old war movie.
And he didn't see you?
Well, of course not.
Well, so go back. Knock on the door, George.
Oh, this is silly.
It's not, dear. He's waiting for you. I know it.
I'll be back in a minute. Well, here goes.
Don't bother to knock, George. Let yourself in. Come over here. By the fire.
Hello. I'm here because...
I know all that.
Who are you? Did Elroy put you up to this elaborate setup, the ghost business and all?
I prefer the word spirit to ghost, Mr. McCready. Here's my identification.
Motor vehicle operator's permit issued to Mr. Leon Winters, August 1940. Where'd you get this?
A little out of date, isn't it? But I really have no need to drive anymore now, do I?
I don't believe this.
You mean you don't believe in me? Isn't that it? You're convinced that a soul can't be trapped here on Earth, restless, waiting for something. But then, why did you come, George?
I came only because my wife talked me into it, because I trust her instincts. Look, let's get this over with. Here's your letter.
At long last. Dearest Leon. Finally. You'll excuse me, George. I'm savoring this moment.
I hope it was worth the wait.
Oh, yes. Very much so. It couldn't be better. You see, George, I had to wait for Pamela's answer. And now that I know what it is, I can finally rest in peace.
I guess I'll go now. My wife's waiting for me in the car.
No, wait. Please stay. I've only got a few minutes left. I can feel myself fading already. I'll soon be no more than a memory.
Is there anything I should do?
Just stay for a minute. It's been a lonely 40 years. Even Elroy was shy about seeing me.
Well, he comes by and checks up on this place pretty regular, no?
That he does. But he hasn't kept the house up all these years just out of sentiment. He's afraid to tear it down, for fear I'll move into his place.
You seem to know what everyone's thinking.
Not everyone. Just those near and dear to me. For example, I knew Pamela's letter was stuck in the mail chute ever since the day it happened.
Oh, why didn't you read it back then?
Because a spirit can see a lot of things, but he really can't do much about it. It's sort of like you can't just take your final reward. It has to be given to you.
Well, wait a second. I don't understand. If you knew about the letter the day it was mailed, then you were already...
Dead. That's right.
So you must have known that Pamela was coming to meet you.
Of course. I watched her ship set sail for Hawaii, and I watched it sink to the bottom of the Pacific.
Oh, but couldn't you join her then after she died?
Her spirit didn't linger. She passed on to the next life. She had already made her peace in the letter.
And she left you behind.
Well, I had deserted her in life. I ran away and got myself killed. I robbed her of her dream, of our meeting. So I was doomed to wait until now. It's all kind of hard to explain, but it's really very fair.
Oh, that's a comfort. But what about Elroy and Adolph and the money?
Don't worry about Elroy. He's always resented Pamela. He wanted her money as some sort of revenge. And as for Adolph, he was jealous. Remember that he was my age when Pamela ran away. In a way, he lost her to me. So the money seemed like compensation, I suppose.
But they never found any money.
There is no money.
Well, Pamela tricked us?
In a way, yes. But you'll understand everything once you've read the letter. Oh, I'm fading away now. Thank you for
wait, where are you going? Don't you want to take your letter?
You keep it. I'm leaving the physical world. Goodbye.
Leon, where are you? Where? Leon, can you hear me?
Have a wonderful life, George. If you need me, you know my forwarding address.
So long, Leon. Hi, honey.
Well, you were in there forever. What on earth happened?
Here. This is for you.
The letter. Well, it's open. Didn't you give it to him?
Of course I did. And after he read it, he gave it back. He doesn't need it anymore.
You mean because he's a ghost?
A spirit, dear.
But what does it say?
I don't know yet. I saved it for you. Go ahead, read it.
Oh, George, I'm so excited. Dearest Leon, I hope this letter finds you well. I love you. The biggest mistake of my life was letting you go. I only wish I had realized that sooner. Smart girl.
Oh, keep going.
But I had to say no to you. Running off to get married would have pleased my family too much. They'd be rid of me and claim my trust fund in the bargain. That's just what they wanted.
That's what everybody wanted, the trust fund.
But now I'm free at last. I've turned my inheritance over to various charities, anonymously.
So, Leon wasn't kidding. There is no money.
Shh. Now, this is the part I read through the envelope. And now my answer is yes. I'm on my way to Honolulu. I'll wait there until you can join me. I love you, Leon. I'll wait forever. Yours, Pamela.
Well, like I said, your intuition is never wrong. And now they're together. Thanks to you, Martha.
Thanks to us, George. You did deliver the letter.
Well, you know the saying. Nothing can stay me from my appointed rounds.
With George's sense of duty and Martha's sense of destiny, the letter is finally delivered. We must always be ready to obey our instincts, to follow the irresistible pull of life. And when we do, we may find ourselves doing things we hadn't thought possible. An example when I return shortly. Some say that reality is all in the mind. This point of view can present some unanswerable questions. Did George actually deliver the letter to a spirit? Examine the facts. An off-duty mailman enters an abandoned house late at night. He clutches a 40-year-old piece of mail in his hand, torn open in a moment of emotional stress. Did he tear the envelope himself? Did he imagine the entire drama? To George, it was real. Beyond that, we can never know. Our cast included Ralph Bell, Terry Keane, Bob Caliban, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
International wants to come in here. And we will. We would rather come in with your blessing.
It can't be done.
But if we have to, we'll come in without it. Now, you can make it tough. You can delay us for months, even years. But sooner or later, that building will go up.
I really shouldn't waste any more of your time, Mr. Hastings.
Mr. Simmons, let me ask you a question. How much?
How much?
Well, usually it all comes down to how much. How much do you want?
Are you trying to bribe me?
Well, of course.
How dare you insult me? I must ask you to leave.
No, I was merely doing my job, and therefore it was necessary for me to touch all the bases.
A good day, sir.
This is E.G. Marshall, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Most of us have read or at least heard of The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. But by the time it appeared in 1850, its author, then 46 years old, had been writing and publishing since his graduation from college collections of short stories. It is one of these that we are about to bring you, written long before The Scarlet Letter, and titled The Birthmark. Watch closely.
The slender stalk shoots upward.
The leaves unfold.
And there, in the center, a perfect flower.
Pluck it, my love.
I dare not. I dare not touch it. magical.
Our mystery drama, The Birthmark, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Tony Roberts and Gordon Heath. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. In the latter part of the 18th century, when this country was being born and the recent discovery of electricity and kindred mysteries of nature seemed to open paths into the region of miracle, it was not uncommon for the love of science to rival the love of woman. This is the story of one such rivalry.
The great man is late again. Late yesterday, late today, and probably late tomorrow. The laboratory awaits him. The distiller bubbles and waits. The retorts, the tubes, the cylinders, the crucibles, all are immaculate and sparkling, and waiting for him. Soon the glow of the furnace will be red as rubies. All attend upon the appearance of the great man. And where is he?
Good morning, Aminadab.
A fine morning to you, Master.
I'm a trifle late.
A new bridegroom is permitted a little tardiness. And how is the bride?
Georgiana is... Do you know her, Aminadab?
How should such a one as I know such a one as she?
Have you ever seen her?
From a distance only. I know what I hear. That she is adored by men. Envied by women.
That's true.
In short, perfection.
That's not quite true.
Oh?
Did you not know that the beautiful, the exquisite Georgiana has a birthmark?
I may have heard something.
In the center of her cheek, her left cheek. A peculiar mark, woven deep, you might say, into the texture and substance of her face. The mark is shaped like a hand, a tiny hand.
They say many an enamored swain would have risked his life to press his lips to that hand.
I suppose that's true.
Conversely, some ladies call it the bloody hand. They go so far as to say that it quite destroys the effect of her beauty, even renders her hideous. Of course, it is the ladies who say that. But the gentlemen, if their admiration is not actually heightened by the little flaw, they simply wish it would go away, so that this imperfect world might possess one living specimen of ideal loveliness. They say that is the feeling of some.
It's beginning to be my own.
Oh?
Before we were married, I gave it no thought. So caught up was I with her incomparable loveliness. But now...
Your feeling has changed?
In the usual state of her complexion, which is a healthy though delicate bloom, the birthmark wears only a tint of deeper crimson, imperfectly defining its pygmy hand shaped amid the surrounding rosiness. When Georgiana blushes, as she so often does, it becomes more and more indistinct, and finally vanishes amid the triumphant rush of blood that bathes her whole cheek with its brilliant glow. But if any shifting motion causes her to turn pale, there is the mark again. A crimson stain upon the virgin snow. If only she were less beautiful, I could forgive it. She is otherwise so perfect.
The birthmark disturbs you.
I find it intolerable.
Intolerable?
And more so with each passing moment.
The fatal flaw which nature stamps ineffaceably on all her production.
Why must it be so? I will not accept it. It sucks at the very heart of her beauty. It crushes my love for her. It poisons my marriage. I will not accept it. No, never.
What can you do, Master, but accept it?
Remove it.
Remove it?
I'm convinced it can be done.
That you can do it?
would I entrust my beloved to the coarse, indifferent hands of another?
Have you suggested this possibility to your wife?
Shortly after we were married, yes.
And what was her response?
At first she smiled. Then she saw that I was serious. She blushed and said that her birthmark had often been considered one of her charms, and that she herself had been simple enough to imagine it might well be.
And so it might.
On another face than hers, it might indeed. But not on yours, I told her. You came so nearly perfect from the hand of nature, I said, that the slightest possible defect shocks me as being the visible mark of earthly imperfection.
That you should be shocked by her imperfection? Oh, my.
Yes, shocked. That was the word that did it. She burst into tears and said I could not possibly love what shocked me. Better we had never married, she said. But try as I might, I could not retract my words. God help me. God help us both. They were true.
With that, the great man turns away from me. To hide tears, perhaps. Who knows? And he applies himself to a study of the notes for his current experiment. I dare not presume further upon our relationship by pursuing the topic. But the demeanor of the great man continues downcast through the next days.
Nothing goes right. Nothing.
Master, consider resting from your efforts for a brief span.
Very well. And you rest from yours.
Agreed.
We'll smoke a pipe together and try to cleanse our minds. Sit down.
Thank you, Master. You remember what we talked of a few days back? Your wife, her birthmark, the possibility of removing it.
Yes, I remember too well.
It occurs to me that things may be going poorly for you here in the laboratory because your mind is still occupied with that problem.
My mind is obsessed with it. Consumed by it. You cannot believe how it has taken over my thoughts. I am destroyed by my obsession with my beloved's birthmark and how to be rid of it.
Have you spoken of it further? To her?
I cannot help it. I mean not to speak of it. Wrench my thoughts and my words away from it, firmly, purposefully. But no matter what my intent, what my effort, I revert inevitably to the subject of the birthmark. Aminadab, it has become the central point of my existence. With the morning light, I open my eyes to my wife's face and see immediately the sign of imperfection. When we sit together at the evening hearth, my eyes wander stealthily to her cheek and behold, flickering with the blaze of the wood fire, the spectral hand.
And is your young wife aware of your furtive spying?
Unhappily, she is. Now she shudders at my gaze.
My poor master.
The other night, I had a dream. You know, Aminadab, that I place great store by dreams and their meaning. Georgiana woke me and told me that I had cried out in my sleep, that I had shouted. It is in her heart now. We must have it out. She asked me, did I have any recollection of the dream that had caused me to utter those horrendous words.
And did you?
I told her no, and it was true. I had no remembrance whatsoever, though I might understandably have had a dream about the birthmark, since before I fell asleep it had taken a firm hold on my musings.
And you cannot remember the dream?
No. And yet...
Yes? And yet?
Speaking with you here, now, relaxed the way we are.
Yes.
There's a spark. There's a glimmer.
Yes, Master?
You were in my dream, Aminadab.
I, Master?
Yes. You and I were together. We were attempting an operation for the removal of the Crimson Hand.
Oh, Master.
But the deeper went the knife, the deeper sank the little hand, until, at length, its tiny grasp caught hold upon her heart.
Master, for the love of God.
But even then, I was resolved, inexorably resolved, to cut it out or wrench it away.
Oh, Master. What's to be done?
I must tell Georgiana the dream.
Must you?
Truth finds its way to the mind, close muffled in robes of sleep. Until now, I had not known of the absolute tyranny this one idea has had over my mind. Until now, I have not known the lengths I might go to give myself peace.
Then you are determined.
I am a scientist, Aminadab. I cannot think of myself as anything else. And science demands that we follow every scrap of revealed truth, no matter where it leads.
The great man sits by the stove. His notebooks have not been opened. The tubes and retorts have not been touched. The chemicals sit upon the shelf. I move quietly about the laboratory. He seems not to know I am here. Master.
Oh, Aminadab.
You're not disposed to continue the experiment we started some weeks past?
Oh, I cannot even remember.
Oh, Master.
Aminadab, I have told Georgiana the dream.
And what did she respond, if I may ask?
She said, Aylmer, I know not what may be the cost to rid me of this fatal birthmark. Perhaps its removal may cause cureless deformity, or it may be that the stain goes deep as life itself. Besides, do we know that a possibility even exists of unclasping the grip of this little hand which was laid upon me before I came into the world?
All true. What could you say?
I said what I believe, that I'm convinced of the perfect practicability of its removal. And then she said, Aylmer, let the attempt be made. Danger is nothing to me. Life is a burden, while this hateful mark makes me the object of your horror and disgust. Aylmer, she said, remove this dreadful hand, or take my wretched life.
Brave woman.
Spare me not, Aylmer, though you should find the birthmark in my heart. And so I kissed her on the cheek, her right cheek, not the cheek that bore the impress of the crimson hand.
I tremble for my master. I tremble for his bride. I think I tremble for myself, for I am not of Aylmer's stature. I am but a poor clod, meant to serve, never to command, meant to assist, never to initiate. Yet, where he leads, I must follow.
Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediment. Love is not love that alters when it alteration finds. Shakespeare wrote that in a sonnet. What would he say of a birthmark in the shape of a tiny hand, and the alteration necessary to remove it, and the insistent desire to do away with it? We'll return shortly with Act 2. No sooner had the great scientist married the most beautiful of women than his critical eye fastened upon a flaw in her beauty. A tiny birthmark in the shape of a hand, which glowed fiery red against the pallor of one cheek. Haunted by the desire to erase the slight blemish, he has attained her consent to attempt the erasure himself, no matter what the consequence.
All work on our current experiments has been suspended for a full 2 weeks. We are in a fever of remodeling and refurbishing. You must understand that before he married the lovely Georgiana, my master had occupied certain extensive inner chambers connected to his laboratory. Here he had lived during his toilsome youth, while he made those discoveries that had aroused the admiration of all the learned societies in Europe. Now he proposed to use these apartments for another purpose.
It's a perfect plan, Aminadab. It will give me the opportunity for the intense thought and constant watchfulness the coming operation will require, and Georgiana will enjoy the perfect repose essential to its success.
You will bring her here?
We will live in the inner chambers together, seclude ourselves there. She will not enter the working laboratory until the crucial day. But the adjacent rooms will be a sort of private paradise. I want the walls hung with the most gorgeous curtains. I shall select them myself, since you are scarcely capable.
Quite so.
It will be all grandeur and grace. The draperies will fall from ceiling to floor in rich and ponderous folds, concealing all angles and straight lines. The sunshine will be excluded, lest it interfere with my chemical processes. But there will be, instead, the most beautiful perfumed lamps, emitting flames of various hues, uniting all in a soft, impurpled radiance. You follow me?
Yes, master.
Those smoky, dingy, somber rooms will change to an exquisite abode for the loveliest of women.
I can scarce contain my excitement. My palms sweat. My breath comes rapidly. My eyes are glazed with anticipation, for soon the door will open, and the fabled Georgiana will walk through it. I shall see her. Yes, I, the stunted, the ugly, the hairy, the grimy, the earthy, shall see her. I shall see her close.
Enter, my love. What do you think of your new abode?
Exquisite.
My dear, you're trembling.
It can't be helped.
Noblest, dearest, tenderest wife, do not doubt my power. I have given this matter the deepest thought.
I know.
Then why do you tremble? Why are you so cold? Why so pale? You're white as a ghost, my love.
Am I?
Let me reassure you, dear heart. Come into my arms.
Oh, Aylmer.
There now.
No. Oh, do not turn away. Aylmer.
Aminadab, I'm right here, master.
Take her to the boudoir.
As Aylmer moved close to take her in his arms, the birthmark glowed scarlet on her white cheek, and even as he tried to embrace her, so intense was the glow that he could not hold back a strong convulsive shudder. Seeing the revulsion on her husband's face, Georgiana had cried out and fainted. Now I pick up her still form, cradle it gently in my strong arms, and gently carry it to the boudoir. At last, I stare down into that ineffably lovely face. It is closer to mine than it will ever be again, and I drink in its beauty as I muse to myself, were she my wife, I should never part with that birthmark. Never. I have hardly left her bedside. Aylmer has been working feverishly in the laboratory proper, only summoning me when he needed my brute strength or my delicate accuracy. His slender figure and pale intellectual face bend over his notes, while I, bulky, ungainly, grimed with the vapors of the furnace, crouch in a corner of her boudoir. That is where I am when she wakes from her faint.
Aylmer. Oh, Aylmer.
Mistress.
Well,
But don't be frightened, mistress.
Where's my husband?
In his laboratory, hard at work.
Oh, yes. The operation to remove this.
Oh, mistress, fear not.
Who are you?
His servant, Aminadab. Privileged to be his assistant from time to time, when he needs my mechanical readiness.
But you must have more than that, Aminadab.
I have a skill, an ability to execute the details of my master's experiments. But I assure you, mistress, I have not the wit to comprehend the slightest details of any of those experiments.
What do you think of this latest of his experiments?
The removal of the little hand, you mean, that rests upon your cheek?
And gives him no rest until he exorcises it. Well, tell me. I really want to know.
Mistress, There is a truth which all seekers stumble upon sooner or later.
And what is that?
Our great creative mother, while she amuses us by apparently working in the broadest sunshine, is yet severely careful to keep her own secrets, and despite her pretended openness, shows us nothing but results. She permits us to mar, but seldom to mend, and on no account to make. I cannot tell if my words have meaning for her. Indeed, I do not know myself the precise significance of what I say. The days drag on, and I am living in a fever of dread and anticipation. I am living within the hearts of both my master and my mistress. In the intervals of study and experiment, he comes to her, flushed and exhausted, and speaks glowingly of the resources of his art.
This small vial contains a gentle but powerful fragrance which can impregnate all the breezes that blow across a kingdom.
And this gold-colored liquid in the crystal vial?
Ah, that is the most precious poison ever concocted. By its aid, I could apportion the lifetime of any mortal at whom you might point your finger. The strength of the dose would determine whether he were to linger out years or drop dead in the midst of a breath.
Elmer, you chill me to the marrow of my bones. Why do you keep such a fearful drug?
Trust me, my beloved, trust me.
I do trust you, but why do you...
Here is a powerful cosmetic. With a few drops in a vase of water, freckles may be washed away as easily as the hands are cleansed. A stronger infusion would take the blood out of the cheek and leave the rosiest beauty a pale ghost.
Is it with this lotion that you intend to bathe my cheek?
Oh, no, my darling. No, this is only superficial. Your case demands a remedy that shall go deeper. Far deeper, my sweet girl. Far, far deeper.
He has been locked in his laboratory for a full week now, absorbed in his labors. I am crouched in the corner of her boudoir, as I always am when not actively assisting him. She is reading. Beside her bed are ponderous volumes. I recognize them as coming from his scientific library. I dare to approach her where she lies. Have you finished with these books, mistress?
Those? Oh, yes.
Shall I return them to the shelves?
If you like.
Albertus Magnus, Cornelius Agrippa. You have been reading the antique naturalists.
Paracelsus and the rest.
Paracelsus, the great Swiss physician and philosopher of the 16th century. He who speaks of the portals of man's deep within.
When one is conquered or thrown off the thraldom of matter in his own body.
You have studied him well, mistress.
But this, the volume I am perusing now, this is my favorite.
Why, it is the master's own folio.
He gave it to me to read.
Oh, it is a rare privilege, mistress, to read in that folio. He has recorded there every experiment of his scientific career, its original aim, the methods for its development, and its final success or failure.
It is the history and emblem of his life.
She reads on. I return to my corner. She grows more and more absorbed in the folio. The color comes and goes in her face. The birthmark appears and disappears as her cheek alternately flushes and pales. Then, all at once...
A minute up.
Yes, mistress.
You know that each time he has been with me here, he has inquired as to my sensations, whether the confinement of the room and the temperature of the atmosphere agree with me.
Yes, mistress.
I've begun to think that I'm being subjected to certain influences, that I have been for some time.
What influences?
I'm not sure. Nor am I sure how they are brought to bear, whether breathed in with the fragrant air or taken with my food.
Merely your fancy, perhaps?
Perhaps. But if so, then I have another fancy.
And what is that?
That there is stirring in my system, a strange, indefinite sensation creeping through my veins, tingling, half painfully, half pleasurably, at my heart.
Oh, mistress.
Still, when I dare to look into the mirror, there I behold myself, pale as a white rose, still with the crimson birthmark stamped upon my cheek. And I hate it. I hate it. Not even my husband now hates it so much as I.
Mistress, sweet mistress.
And another thing, something I've told no one, not even Aylmer.
Yes, mistress.
These past few hours, 2 or 3 perhaps, I've noticed a sensation in the awful birthmark itself.
Is it painful?
No, not painful. But it induces a certain restlessness throughout my system, a stirring craving, a desire to... I'm going in to venture into the laboratory where my husband works.
Wait.
Don't try to stop me.
Don't interrupt him.
I must.
Through the open door, I can see him, pale as death, anxious and absorbed as he hangs over the distiller, as though it depended upon his utmost watchfulness whether or not the liquid within would be the draught of immortal happiness or eternal despair.
The world of science is one I know little of. The reasoning and the deductions of great scientists are beyond my comprehension. But this I do know. All their arduous journeys to logical deductions, all their fevered experiments along the way, all these descend directly from the ancient, fervid belief in magic. We shall return to you presently with the concluding act. Aylmer has installed his young wife, Georgiana, in the inner chambers adjoining his laboratory. When, attempting to reassure her, he leaned to embrace her, he was struck afresh with horror at the sight of the little red birthmark that tainted the perfection of her cheek. Seeing his revulsion, Georgiana fainted, and it was Aylmer's servant Aminadab who carried her to the sumptuous boudoir so lovingly prepared for her. Since that moment, Aminadab has spent every free moment with Georgiana, until, at last...
Aminadab, I'm venturing into the laboratory.
Wait, mistress.
Don't try to stop me.
Don't interrupt him.
I must. Aylmer.
What? Who dared? Georgiana, why have you come here?
It was necessary.
Have you no trust in your husband?
Oh, Aylmer.
Will you throw the blight of that fateful birthmark over my labors?
Aylmer, no, never.
Go, woman, go!
I implore you. Tell me all the risk we run.
No, Georgiana.
Fear not that I shall shrink. My share in it is far less than your own.
I can conceal nothing from you, nor will I.
I ask no more than that, nor ever did.
Know, then, that this crimson hand upon your cheek, superficial as it seems, has clutched its grasp into your being with a strength of which I had no previous conception. I have already administered agents powerful enough to do everything but change your entire physical system. Only one thing remains to be tried.
Only one?
If that fails us, we are ruined.
But why did you hesitate to tell me this?
Because, Georgiana, there is danger.
Danger? There is but one danger. That this horrible stigma shall be left upon my cheek. Remove it. Whatever the cost, remove it, or we shall both go mad.
Heaven knows your words are true. Now, my dear one, return to your boudoir. In a short while, all will be tested. All this I watch from the door of the boudoir. Now he conducts her to her bed, and I watch this, too. He takes leave of her with a solemn tenderness which speaks far more than words. How much is now at stake?
Aminadab, Aminadab, are you here?
I am here, mistress.
What is this that hangs over my head?
A mirror, mistress.
But it is a scant meter from my face.
It is a mirror, mistress. The master bade me place it there.
Oh, I see now. I see my face, and I see the despicable birthmark as well.
Do not dwell upon it.
No. I shall muse upon more easeful things. My husband, for example.
A great man.
His character. His love for me.
He does indeed love you.
I never knew till now how much he loves me. My heart is exalted, Aminadab, even though it trembles, at the purity, the loftiness of his love. It will accept nothing less than perfection.
Oh, mistress.
With my whole soul, I pray that for a single moment I may satisfy his highest and deepest conception. Longer than a moment I know it not possible to be, for his spirit is ever on the march, ever ascending, each instant requiring something that lies beyond the scope of the instant before.
Georgiana.
My dear.
Elmer?
The concoction of the draft has been perfect. Unless all my science has deceived me, it cannot fail.
Were it not for you, my dearest husband, I might wish to put off my birthmark of mortality by relinquishing mortality itself. Life is a sad possession to those who have attained the degree of moral advancement at which I stand. Were I weaker and blinder, it might be happiness. Were I stronger, it might be endured. But being what I find myself to be, methinks I am of all mortals the most fit to die.
Why do we speak of dying? The draft cannot fail.
Give me the goblet.
Georgiana.
I joyfully stake all upon your word.
Drink, then. Drink.
The liquid is like water from a heavenly fountain. Now, my dearest, let me sleep. My earthly senses are closing over my spirit, like the leaves around the heart of a rose at sunset.
Aminadab.
Yes, master.
Oh, there you are. Come here.
Yes, master.
Fetch me my folio volume.
It is right there, master, by her bed. She was reading in it.
You will inscribe in it what I dictate. I shall watch her for symptoms and relay them to you.
Yes, master. I am ready.
Her cheeks are flushed.
Cheeks flushed.
Be sure to note down the precise time of each entry.
Yes, master.
Breath is slightly irregular.
Slightly irregular breath.
Left eyelid quivers.
Left eyelid.
A tremor barely perceptible, but a tremor through the frame.
All the while, the great man fails not to gaze at the fatal crimson hand, and not without a shudder of disgust.
Aminadab, do my eyes deceive me? Is the crimson hand more faintly outlined?
It has faded a trifle, master.
Yet she is pale as ever.
But the birthmark is less distinct.
I shall conquer. I shall conquer. I know it. I shall conquer.
The presence of the scarlet hand has been awful, God knows. But its departure is more awful still. Watch the stain of a rainbow fade out of the sky, and you will know of the passing of the birthmark.
By heaven, it is well nigh gone. I can scarcely trace it now. Success! Success!
Yes, success.
Now it is like the faintest rose color. The lightest flush of blood across her cheek would overcome it.
But she is so pale.
Draw the window curtain. Suffer the light of natural day to fall into the room and rest upon her cheek.
Yes, master.
Aminadab, you'll serve me well. You and I, matter and spirit, earth and heaven, both have done their part in this. Laugh, you thing of the senses. You have earned the right to laugh, and so have I. Success is ours, yours and mine.
His wild exclamations break her sleep. Slowly she uncloses her eyes and gazes into the mirror above her face, which he has arranged for and I have set up. A faint smile flits over her lips when she recognizes how barely perceptible is now the crimson hand which had once blazed forth with such disastrous brilliance as to frighten away their happiness. But now her eyes seek his face with a look of trouble and anxiety.
My poor Aylmer.
Poor, nay, richest, happiest, most favored.
Dear love.
My peerless bride, it is successful, dearest.
Husband.
You are perfect.
You have aimed loftily. You have done nobly.
Georgiana, my precious wife.
Oh, Aylmer. Dearest Aylmer. I am dying.
Alas, it is too true. The fatal hand has grappled with the mystery of life, had been the bond by which an angelic spirit kept itself in union with a mortal frame. The last crimson tint of the birthmark, that sole token of human imperfection, fades from her cheek. My master stares with eyes that seem to see nothing save the spot where it had been and is no more. He is still staring down into her face when something causes me to glance upward to a spot just above her recumbent form. A puff of smoke, a fragment of cloud vapor. What is it that seems to rise from her body, linger a moment near him, then take its flight toward heaven? She's dead. She's lost to me forever. Where did I fail? Where did I go astray? How can you laugh? You lump of earth. You mass of clay. Oh, man of intellect. Oh, great man of science. Oh, eminent philosopher who seeks to penetrate every secret of our great mother. You see before you the last result of your impudence. Thus, ever, does the gross fatality of earth exult in its invariable triumph over the immortal essence. I only tried. Had you, oh great man, reached a profounder wisdom, you need not thus have flung away the happiness which would have woven your mortal life of the self-same texture with the celestial. I only wish a momentary circumstance was too strong for you. You did not look beyond the shadowy scope of time, and living once and for all in eternity, you failed to find the perfect future in the present. I pity you, great man, from the depths of my soul. You loved her. You loved her. You. I loved her. Yes. Just as she was. I loved her. Just as God sent her into this world. I loved her. And would have loved her all my days. What have I done? What have I done? What men of your stamp must inevitably do. You have pursued your dream, followed your star. That is what you have done, Master. Given what you are, that is what you must always do.
The story of the birthmark was written over 100 years ago, at a time when the worship of science was sweeping over the world. In the last century, this worship has grown to a frenzy. We bow before its power. We refuse to believe that it cannot resolve all our woes. When will we learn that science is not a god? That it was never meant to be worshipped? That it is our servant only, never our master? I'll be back shortly. Though Nathaniel Hawthorne lived in relative obscurity until the Scarlet Letter made him famous, he was never ignored by his fellow writers. Longfellow admired him hugely, and so did Herman Melville. And Edgar Allan Poe called him the example par excellence of the privately admired and publicly unappreciated man of genius. Our cast included Tony Roberts, Gordon Heath, and Marion Seldes. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
How far a radius, I don't know yet. That is still to be explored.
Still to be nothing. Hey, I'm getting out of here. You are crazy.
Now, Rick.
I am getting out. Now, first of all, I don't believe this nonsense. Nobody can make weather happen. And what's more, I have had enough of your freaky business. You can keep the dough. I want out.
You'll think differently tomorrow.
Tomorrow, nothing. I'm through with you. You understand? Through.
Again.
What?
Shout at me again. Shout.
I'll bust you right in the...
You're doing it, Rick. Believe it or deny it, but it's true. You are doing that.
Storm or no storm, I'm leaving. You turned me into a freak. A freak like you.
Rick, wait.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm getting as far away from here as I can.
No, Rick, you can't. You've got to stay under my care now.
I am getting out of here while I've still got my skin and what's left of my sanity. Rick, and don't try to find me. I am Rick.
Mrs. E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre.
Come in. Welcome. I am Tammy Grimes. There is a wolf in me, fangs pointed. There is a hog in me, a snout and a belly. There is a baboon in me, clamoring clawed, dog-faced. Oh, I got a zoo. I got a menagerie inside my ribs, under my bony head, inside my valve red heart. I come from the wilderness. That's part of a song sung by Mr. Carl Sandburg. And he was only giving voice to what so many of us suspect, that there is more of the beast in us than most of us would care to admit.
He knows.
Who knows?
Waldo.
Who's Waldo?
You just saw Waldo yesterday. You even spoke to him.
I don't remember anybody named Waldo.
Well, you'd better. He is the loose end, and if we don't take care of him, we could go to jail for life.
Our mystery drama, Lady Macbeth at the Zoo, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Larry Haynes. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
If you've been waiting to buy a new appliance, your White Westinghouse dealer is now offering great values on brand new White Westinghouse 1982 models of refrigerators, freezers, washers, dryers, dishwashers, and ranges. And just when you need it most, White Westinghouse dealers are featuring a great spring price down event on previous year's models, floor samples, and other price down values. So buy now and clean up at the White Westinghouse Great Spring Price Down.
White Westinghouse, we're making things better for you.
Countdown to cure.
Hi, this is Henry Winkler with a message from the Leukemia Society of America. Leukemia treatment and research has advanced encouragingly during the last 10 years. We are now able to stop the progress of this disease in many cases, especially children. But more than half of all leukemia occurs in persons over 60 years of age. Each year there are 23,000 new cases. So please support the Leukemia Society's countdown to a cure. It's a matter of time. Thank you.
I bought this gadget by mail. The ad said it would save me a lot of gas. It did. Since I put it in, my car won't start.
They said I could make money stuffing envelopes at home. I'd like to give those envelope guys a licking.
If you shop by mail and don't get what you were promised, it could be mail fraud, and there are many different kinds, from products that don't work to worthless work-at-home schemes. If you're a victim or even suspect mail fraud, call your postal inspector. It's his job to keep the mail a nice way to shop.
The ad said I could lose 20 pounds a week painlessly. What I lost was $20, and that hurt a lot.
They said there were hundreds of dollars to be made working at home. They were right. I worked at home, and they made hundreds of dollars.
Remember, most of the time when you shop by mail, you do get what you were promised. But if you suspect mail fraud, call your local post office and ask for your postal inspector or postmaster. Don't take getting taken. A public service announcement by this station and your postal service.
In these days of skyrocketing housing costs and stratospheric rents, you might say that a couple named Waldo and Edna have it made. They pay nothing at all for room and board. They enjoy a large, airy, one-room apartment, and they even have an outside terrace. True, their home is a cage in the Bronx Zoo, but they have practically no other options. That is because Waldo and Edna are anthropoid apes. They are delightful creatures in every way, attractive, intelligent, and almost human. But it's that word, almost, that denotes the indefinable difference and spans the infinite distance between us. It is a brilliant, beautiful summer day. Waldo and Edna are relaxing in the section of their cage that is in the open air. The door is lifted, and old Tom, the keeper, comes in.
Hello there, Waldo. Hello there, Edna. Taking it easy, I see. Well, why not? Here, I got a banana piece for you. You ain't supposed to get none in the afternoon. That's 'cause they went and cut the budget 50%. Oh, yes, sir, 50% all the way down the line.
What's he talking about?
I'm not sure.
I thought you understood their language.
Well, he's a little hard to follow.
I shouldn't wonder. They don't speak a logical, comprehensible tongue like decent, intelligent apes. With them, it's all squeals and squeaks. I don't think they can even understand each other.
Well, you don't have to worry. Not you, Waldo, and not you, Edna. I bring you these from home. Go ahead. Go ahead, take them. That's a good boy. That's a good girl. Oh, hey, there's some folks out front. Let's show them a little something, huh? Watch these folks. Come on, Waldo and Edna. Give old Tom a kiss.
What does that word kiss mean?
Just put your mouth against his cheek.
Oh, that again? Do I have to?
We both have to, Edna.
Oh, these human beings are barbarians.
Now, let's get it over with. And smack your lips as you do it.
Oh, what I go through for a lousy banana?
Yeah, good. You see, folks, how affectionate Waldo and Edna are? Oh, Waldo and Edna, you got to understand something. We're in show business.
Waldo, what's he talking about?
I don't know. This is something new.
Now, we'll be getting lots of school kids now with vacations and all, and they think apes is always jumping up and down and swinging on trapezes and such. So we got to put on a little show for him. We got to look alive in here.
Oh, he lost me.
Just keep smiling at him.
Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is we got to have more productivity. You understand?
Nod your head.
I don't understand.
I'm going to bring you something real nice for supper. See you later.
All right, Edna. About every half hour or so, we'll jump up and down and wing it on the trapeze for a bit.
Why?
Because that's show business.
What show business?
Well, whatever it is, it makes Tom happy, and he's a nice old geezer.
Listen, Waldo. Is it true that we're descended from Tom?
That's the theory of, what do they call it, evolution. And who told you?
You know that old orangutan? The one that likes everybody to think he's an intellectual.
Well, I don't think he's got it straight. The way I heard it, we're not descended from Tom.
No?
No, Tom is descended from us.
Well, that's no improvement. It's just going downhill.
Now, wait. I don't think that's right either. It's Tom and us. We are both descended from a common ancestor.
Oh.
Yeah, long ago, his folks and our folks came to a fork in the road. Ours chose one route, his took another.
The wrong one, obviously. Oh, come on, Waldo. Why don't we split this banana and save the other one for a snack tonight? Waldo? Waldo, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at a man.
Why?
He's standing in front of the bars.
The people come here to look at us. We're not required to look at them.
Yeah, I know that, but this one seems rather interesting.
Well, I wouldn't give you a moldy, month-old banana skin to look at the most interesting human being that was ever born. Or are they hatched?
Edna, birds are hatched. Human beings are like us.
You're joking.
No, it's true.
But I never saw them.
Well, they like privacy.
Oh, well, what's privacy?
You know, this one in front of the bars, he seems quite nervous.
All of them are.
Now, what can be bothering this fella? Probably a woman. Sure. Must be the one that's coming up the path, huh?
Who?
The one in blue.
Oh.
Martha! Martha, over here!
Oh, there you are. I was looking all over.
I distinctly said, meet me in front of the ape cage.
Well, Carl? Oh, you didn't talk to him.
No, I...
You did talk to him?
Well, yes.
And?
It's no.
No, huh?
No, period.
So? When are you going to shoot him?
Martha, what are you saying?
If you marry me, he will cut you off without a cent.
Listen, Martha,
you said no one would ever stand in the way of your happiness.
Martha!
If your uncle tried to break us up, you'd kill him. Didn't you say that?
Well, a person says certain things that...
That he doesn't mean?
Martha, he's old and he's sick. Now, how much longer can he live? We'll get all that money, so, well, we wait a little while.
What's a little while? A year? 5 years? 10? You have to kill him.
Martha, do you realize the kind of discussion that we are having in a public place?
So who's listening? A couple of gorillas?
Apes, you stupid woman, apes.
Why are you getting so excited, Waldo? Calm down.
Edna, do you hear what these people are talking about?
The fact is you want to kill him, Carl. That's what you said.
Yes, but it was said in the heat of... Oh, look, I didn't mean it.
We never say things we don't mean, Carl. But now you take these orangutans, huh? In the cage here?
We're not orangutans, you silly female. We're apes.
If they could understand this conversation, what would they think, huh?
I'll tell you what we think. You're trying to steam him up.
They think I was trying to steam you up, to get you to kill your uncle. But that isn't true.
Pardon me, lady. I know what I'm hearing.
It's like Lady Macbeth in Shakespeare, Carl.
Please, Martha, what is Lady Macbeth?
Well, listen. Macbeth wants to commit those murders because Macbeth wants to be king. She isn't telling him anything he doesn't want to hear. She isn't telling him to do anything he doesn't really want to do.
Martha, to kill another human being.
You have to do it.
Why do I have to do it?
He was always crazy, and now he's getting senile. Any day he could decide to change his will, leave his money to charity. And where would that leave you?
Listen, Carl, don't let her talk you into it. She wants you to commit murder.
Waldo, what's it to you?
It's wrong, Edna, it's wrong.
Oh, mind your business.
What are those chimps chattering about?
We're not chimps, we're apes.
Carl, you know I'm right. You have to do it. So now that it's settled, you do it tonight.
Tonight?
Why not?
How can I kill him?
Shoot him.
I don't have a gun.
He has a gun.
But the gun is a collector's item. It's a custom-made Handley Parrish. It's a 7-shot.
It fires, doesn't it?
But he keeps it locked in his night table.
After he goes to sleep, steals the key.
What if he wakes up while I'm trying
How
to...
can he wake up? He takes a sleeping pill right after dinner. And the housekeeper is off this evening.
But
It's almost too simple. Now listen, you shoot him. You take some stuff from the house, you mess things up a little, make it look as if a burglar broke in.
But suppose the police suspect me.
After you shoot him, drive over to my apartment. You were with me all night, so you've got an alibi. And you also inherit $3 million. So, tell me, Carl, what's wrong with it? Think about it.
That's right, Carl. You think about it. It's murder.
Waldo, who's asking you to butt in?
Will you be quiet, Edna? This man is actually considering committing a murder.
Well, Carl?
No, Carl, don't.
You know you have no choice.
No. What is the matter with that monkey? I'm not a monkey, I'm an ape.
Look, Martha, I feel...
Yeah?
No, I'd better not tell you. You think I'm crazy.
What is it?
That baboon.
I'm not a baboon. How many times do I have to tell you I'm an ape? I'm an ape.
I feel he is trying to tell me something.
Who does he think you are, Tarzan?
Martha, this isn't a joke.
What is he trying to tell you?
I don't know.
Hey, you in the cage there. Eat your banana and mind your business like a good fella.
The names on the plaque, it says Waldo and Edna. Which is which?
How would I know?
Yeah, well, I guess this one there, the bigger one, is the male. Waldo. But you see, he's the one who's trying to tell me something.
Carl, what kind of stupid conversation are we having?
I don't know. I must be feeling a little... Well, look, you don't make a decision to kill your uncle every day.
Carl, I am not minimizing this thing, but it has to be done.
Yes.
All right. Let's go. Get it over with.
No, Carl, come back. Don't do it. Come back.
Waldo, what is the matter with you?
That man, Edna, tonight, he is going to commit a murder.
Oh, who's he going to kill?
You heard him, his uncle.
So what?
So what? Life is precious, Edna.
Not among human beings. Murder is their biggest outdoor sport. It's also their second most popular indoor sport.
Well, I've got to stop it.
How are you going to stop it?
Well, I just got to stop it.
Waldo, what are you doing? Stop rattling the bars and stop jumping up and down like that.
Somebody, please, listen to me.
Well, why should they listen? They can't understand you.
Everybody, listen. There's gonna be a murder.
Hey, see there, Waldo. Well, how you feeling now, old fella? You feeling good, huh? This here's Waldo, folks. Every now and then, he just starts feeling his own.
Tom, listen to me. There's gonna be a murder.
What? Hey, when I told you we needed increased productivity, you really took me serious.
Tom, you have to do something.
Waldo, when the show is over, you done good. Don't get too hot and perspired just before supper.
So? What did you accomplish?
Edna, I can't just sit here. I have to do something. I just have to do something.
Like what? To begin with, he is confined in his cage. That's strike one against him. And although he can obviously understand it, he cannot speak our language. Strike two. And even if he could find a way somehow to communicate, who would believe him? After all, he's an ape. Strike three. And it's only the end of Act One. Maybe he can come to bat again in Act Two shortly.
Proud to be singing for the Girl Scouts. We're driving from Tuckerton to Tuesday. From Tuckerton
Maybe you've heard me speak for the American Cancer Society in the past, asking you to support their life-giving programs. Well, those programs have helped make progress. Today, there are more than 2 million Americans who've beaten cancer. Now, again, I'm asking you to join me in sharing the cost of living. Please give generously when your American Cancer Society volunteer calls on you. Thank you.
Hi, this is Bob. Ask Me Anything Hope. People often call me when they have questions. Like the other day, someone asked me what the fastest bird is. Of course, I know it's the spine-tailed swift. Well, actually, I didn't know that particular answer, so I called the library. Libraries have a telephone reference service that puts the answers to your questions right at your fingertips. So if I'm on the golf course the next time you need to know something, call the library and tell them Bob sent you.
A public service message from the American Library Association and this station.
In Poland, people are standing in line to go hungry. There is not enough food. The agencies of the Interfaith Hunger Appeal are getting through with food and other aid. Please, help. Give to Interfaith Hunger Appeal, P.O. Box 1000, New York 10150. You are the hope of the hungry.
Please, give.
A public service of Interfaith Hunger Appeal and the Advertising Council.
By this time, as you know, our story is concerned with two couples, Carl and Martha, the human beings, and Waldo and Edna, the apes. So far, it's the apes who are displaying the humanity, while it's the humans who are manifesting the bestiality. And now, as Act 2 is about to unfold, the human couple is about to become as beastly as you can get.
Hello?
Carl?
Yes.
Are the servants gone?
Yes.
Are you alone in the house with him?
Yes. Martha, yes.
Did he take a sleeping pill?
Yes, he's dead to the world.
Not quite dead enough. Not yet. Now go ahead.
No.
No? I thought we decided.
No. I will not do it alone. I want you here.
Why?
I am doing it for you.
You are doing it for yourself.
Well, I'm doing it for both of us. I want you to be a part of it.
But you don't need me.
I said I won't do it alone.
All right.
Waldo,
Yeah.
why aren't you asleep?
How can I sleep?
Well, what's wrong?
Now, you know what's wrong, Edna.
No, I don't know. You tell me.
Right now, a human being is about to be murdered.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that. And there's nothing I can do about it.
Well, why should you even want to?
Edna, how can you even ask such a question?
Oh, Waldo, why are you getting so upset? After all, murder is the basic foundation of their culture.
Now, don't say that.
When we were living in the jungle, did we have armies? Did we ever kill each other?
Edna, just because they're not as highly developed as we are, just because humans are a more primitive species, doesn't mean that we shouldn't feel a responsibility to teach them how to live better.
So what are you going to do, Waldo?
Well, I'll find a way. I'll just have to find a way.
Well, keep in touch, Waldo.
Where's the key?
Oh, it's in the desk drawer, Martha.
Carl, what are you waiting for?
Oh,
Get the gun.
But you...
I said get it. Okay, is the gun there?
Yes.
All right, pick it up. Is it loaded?
Yes.
All right, this is the very last thing. Now walk over to the bed.
Martha.
I know what I have to do. I have to play Lady Macbeth. I have to nerve you up. Now go ahead. Kill him. You have no choice. Unless you want to be a pauper. And kill him not just because I say so, but because you have to. Aim.
He looked so old, so frail.
He'll look better dead.
Martha.
Pull the trigger.
Edna?
What is it, Waldo?
Something woke me.
Well, is there any reason to wake me?
Something terrible has just happened.
What?
I don't know. I don't. Yes, I do. I do. Murder.
Whose murder?
The old man, the uncle.
Oh, no, Waldo.
I know it. I just know it.
All right. So they killed him.
I've got to do something about it.
We're back to that.
Well, there is such a thing as justice.
Justice? What's that?
Well, I guess you can say it's paying the price for what you do.
What kind of a price? Oh, you pay if you take somebody's life?
Well, you should pay for it with your own.
And how does that change matters?
It doesn't.
Well, then why do it?
Well, then you should give up your freedom.
How?
Well, you should be shut up in a cell for the rest of your life.
And what's a cell?
Well, it's a room with stone walls and an iron door and steel bars.
Oh. Well, then, wouldn't this be a cell?
Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
And don't we have to spend the rest of our lives here?
Yeah, I suppose so.
You call this punishment? We got no worries. We're fed. We're taken care of. Well, I think this is great. It beats living in the jungle, in the rain and the wet, and worrying about leopards and tigers.
Yeah, but Edna, human beings are different.
We've already established that. They're crazy. Now, why don't we both try to get some sleep?
Have another cup of coffee, Carl.
Well, all right.
Don't be so nervous.
Look, I can't help it, Martha. I don't commit murder every day, you know.
Murder? Who committed a murder? Just put it out of your mind.
And do you think the police know about it yet?
Why don't we turn on the radio, find out? The news is on any minute.
Martha.
There is nothing to worry about. You have an alibi.
But still in all,
And now for the latest news bulletins on the half hour at 7:30. The latest in the wave of homicide burglaries took place last night in the home of stockbroker Webster Carroll. Mr. Carroll, aged 77 and in poor health, was murdered by a prowler. The servants had the night off and Mr. Carroll was alone in the house. It is believed that he was shot with his own gun, an expensive Handley Parish revolver. The police are certain the motive was robbery. On the international scene...
There you are, Carl. See? Some poor burglar's being blamed for your... wait.
Huh?
The gun. We forgot to get rid of the gun.
Well, do we have to?
What are you talking about?
Well, it's very valuable.
It could be worth your life and mine.
Well, I always wanted that gun.
Where is it? Give it to me.
Who's that?
Oh, probably the police.
The police?
Oh, Mrs. Selfridge probably told them you might be with me.
It's the police.
We'll have to talk with them sooner or later. Now, remember, act shocked. Just a minute.
Good morning, Miss Martha Tyson.
Yes?
I'm Lieutenant Coletti, homicide. My credentials.
Oh, what can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Well, I'm looking for Mr. Carl Carroll.
Oh, please come in.
Yes, I'm Mr. Carroll.
Oh, well, Mr. Carroll, are you aware of what happened last night?
Last night?
Mm-hmm.
Where? I mean, in what connection?
The only way to say this is to say it.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. Your Uncle Webster Carroll...
Did something happen to him?
He was murdered.
Oh, no.
A burglar.
Oh, no.
Oh, Carl, dear, you better sit down.
Oh, no, I had an appointment to have lunch with him today. Couldn't there be a mistake?
His housekeeper had the night off.
I should have stayed home last night, and instead I...
Oh, where were you, Mr. Carroll?
I was here. Miss Tyson and I are engaged.
Oh, I understand.
Had I only known...
Now, darling, you can't blame
me. The burglar got away with his watch, his ring, his wallet. I guess he was after cash. Nothing else seems to be missing. Oh, yes. His housekeeper says he did have a revolver in his night table. That's gone, too.
The special
Handley Parish revolver?
It fires a special 37 caliber bullet.
Yes.
Well, then, that's the gun that killed him.
Oh, he's dead. Uncle Webster is dead. I just can't believe it.
I'm sorry I had to be the one to break the news. I'm sure you want some time to yourself. And besides, I really don't have any questions to ask you at this time.
No. Lieutenant, if I can be of any assistance, I will do anything I can to bring that killer to justice.
Thank you, Mr. Carroll. Goodbye. Goodbye, Miss Tyson.
Goodbye. Oh, darling, you were absolutely magnificent.
Oh, let me tell you, I was filled with all kinds of apprehensions. I thought I'd collapse under the pressure, but I didn't. Hey, do you know something? Oh, I rather enjoyed it. Martha, we are going to get away with it.
Did you ever doubt it? There's one last little detail. The gun.
Don't worry about the gun.
Well, just let me get rid of it.
I said not to worry about it.
But
now look, I'll take care of it, Martha. Now, let's enjoy some breakfast.
What's the matter, Waldo?
The matter? Nothing.
Oh, you look so tired this morning.
I just didn't sleep all night. That murder.
Well, there's nothing you can do about it.
I wonder.
Oh, come on, Waldo. Cheer up. Here comes old Tom. You know how upset he becomes if he thinks there's something wrong.
Hey there, Waldo, old buddy. You feeling okay this morning?
Please try to smile, Waldo.
You off your feet a bit, eh, Waldo? Well, yeah, I guess so. Maybe you was doing too hard things yesterday, old-timer. Why don't you just relax a bit today? After all, productivity don't mean a fella has to kill himself.
Hi there, Tom.
Yes. Morning to you, Officer O'Malley. What's new, police force-wise?
Well, we had the usual murder last night.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Yeah. From what I heard, a nice elderly fellow living with his nephew. Prowler come in and got a hold of the old man's gun and killed him.
Hey, Waldo, what has got into you?
What's Waldo jumping around like that all of a sudden?
Waldo, have you taken leave of your senses? Now you get off that trapeze.
Waldo, you don't have to put on the show yet. It's too early in the morning. Nobody's here. Waldo, simmer down.
Waldo, you're crazy. Waldo, get down off there.
All right.
Well, now that's better. Now, wake up, Officer O'Malley. I'll have a cup of coffee with you. Waldo, you behave yourself now. You hear me?
Waldo.
They did it. They killed him. They murdered him.
But you knew they were going to do it.
Should have stopped them.
There was no way you could have stopped them.
Edna, if there was only some way, I could bring them to justice.
Once again, we have Waldo in an if-only situation. Poor Waldo. How the deck is stacked against him. He does have one thing going for him, and that is his determination. He may also have something else going for him. Something that can be the most powerful force on earth. Can you guess what that is? We'll have an answer in Act 3 shortly.
What do doctors recommend to avoid constipation? These days, doctors stress the importance of dietary fiber to help the system regulate itself naturally. Metamucil is the laxative made from natural fiber, no chemical stimulants. That's why doctors recommend Metamucil more often than any other laxative. Try Metamucil powder or pre-measured packets of Metamucil instant mix in regular or orange flavor and save 50 cents. Look for the coupon in June's Reader's Digest. Read label and follow directions.
Weekdays, from the creators of The Young and the Restless, it's Capital, desire and passion set behind the marble curtain of power in Washington, D.C. Then, follow the lives of people searching for their place in the sun on Guiding Light. And stay tuned for glamour and laughs as Bert Convy brings you celebrity couples and their hilarious secrets on Tattletales.
You never know what Tattletales will tell.
That's Capital, Guiding Light, and Tattletales. Weekdays on CBS Television. Check your local listings for the time.
Hi, I'm Landon Saunders. This is Heartbeat. Are you depressed? Is it hard to get out of bed in the morning? Do you look forward to, well, nothing? Perhaps some chain of events, something you couldn't control, has affected your life. Maybe you've lost your job or experienced the death of a family member or a friend. Whatever the cause, you're depressed. You're not able to shake the feeling of gloom that hangs over your head. Well, I've got news for you, and it's good news. There's a way to handle your depression. And here's one idea. Decide that you have the ability to decide what your life is going to be like and how you're going to feel about life. To get more suggestions on how to handle depression, just put the word depression on a postcard or in a letter and send it to me at this address. Heartbeat, Hartford, Connecticut, 06142. Ask for the Depression Plan. It's free. The address, Heartbeat, Hartford, Connecticut, 06142. This is Heartbeat.
We are given to understand, more or less, in classic literature, that you cannot get away with murder. However, we do seem to have an exception in the person of a Mr. Carl Carroll. He knows he's a murderer, but he's not going to tell anyone. His fiancée, Martha Tyson, knows he's a murderer, but she has no intention of telling anyone either. An anthropoid ape named Waldo also knows that Carl is a murderer. And Waldo would dearly love to tell everybody. But how can he go about it?
Hello.
Carl, are you all right?
Yes, Martha, I'm fine.
Oh, good. I called you this morning because I remembered we have a loose end. The gun.
Don't worry about it.
But it's important.
Look, everything is fine.
Yeah, isn't it? The case has practically disappeared from the media. The police have gone on to other things. We're obviously in the clear.
Yes. Oh.
What is it?
No, nothing.
Carl, is something wrong?
Well, there may be another loose end.
What?
No, just forget about it, huh?
No, Carl, tell me.
I said forget about it.
Good morning, Waldo. Good morning, Edney.
Waldo, it's Tom. Gives him a smile.
Well, how's every little thing today, kids, huh?
Please, Waldo. He gets so upset.
Oh, are you still under the weather, Waldo, old-timer, huh?
Waldo?
You want I should call the vet?
That's all you need, Waldo. He'll stick you with those needles, and then you'll really get sick. Now smile.
Yeah, that's good. Yes, that's my boy, Waldo. Show them pearly whites. I'm going to be back with a nice breakfast.
Now that was what I call a good breakfast. You feeling better, Waldo?
Edna, I've decided to accept it.
Accept what?
The world, Edna.
Oh, do you have a choice?
Now, people will kill each other. It's how they're made.
Aren't we lucky to be apes?
Yeah, aren't we lucky to be here?
You know this evolution business.
What about it?
Oh, what are we going to do when people start becoming intelligent? When the day arrives that they'll be as smart as we are?
Oh, that day won't dawn for at least a couple of million years. Edna.
What is it?
He's here.
Who's here?
The murderer. Look, he's standing in front of the bars.
Oh, Waldo, you don't know for a fact that he's a murderer.
I know.
How?
Look at his face, Edna.
Well, what about his face?
Well, can't you see the word guilty written all over it?
What do you mean by written?
He's a killer, all right.
Oh, Waldo, you come back here.
Murderer.
Waldo, I'm frightened.
Look into his eyes.
Oh, Waldo.
Good morning, assassin. Oh, you filthy brute. Filthy, huh? There's no blood on my hands.
What do you know?
I know you're a murderer.
If you could speak, what would you say?
I'm speaking. Can't you understand me?
What goes on in that miserable little brain of yours?
No thoughts of evil, I can tell you that.
What are you trying to say to me?
You know. That's why you're here.
I didn't kill him.
Don't make me laugh.
No, don't do that. Don't point your finger at me.
Murderer, killer, assassin.
Why are you pointing your finger at me? Why?
Carl?
Why?
Carl?
He is pointing his finger at me, Martha. Look, why?
Carl, what is the matter with you?
Martha, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I didn't like the way you sounded on the phone, so I drove over to the house. Just as I got there, you were coming out of the driveway, so I followed you.
Martha, he knows I am a murderer.
Carl, shut up. Everybody in the zoo will know it. Now just calm down. Who knows what?
The ape. Now he knows I killed Uncle Webster.
Carl, how can he know?
He knows, that's all he knows. We were here when we talked about it. Now, do you remember? He heard every word we said.
Oh, all right.
And don't tell me that I'm crazy.
No, I won't do that.
He knows. And there's absolutely no question about it.
Okay, so he knows. Carl, please, look at him. He's jumping up and down. That's all he can do. Jump up and down, swing on that trapeze, and give off all kinds of crazy grunts.
He wants to kill everybody.
How? Carl, please, come on, let's get out of here.
But he knows.
Carl, let's have some breakfast, huh? You'll feel better. And besides, we have to make plans for the wedding, don't we? I mean, after all, that's why we got into this thing, isn't it?
Yes, I suppose so.
Come on.
Get married. Produce children who grow up to be killers just like you. Start a whole new race of murderers.
All right, Waldo, that's enough.
Hey, Waldo, no, hey, Waldo. As I swear, I never seen you so spry. Now everybody's talking about you. And you know what they're saying, huh? Our department's showing the best productivity in the whole zoo.
Now, Carl, about that stupid ape.
He is not stupid, Martha. Now, you look into his eyes and you can see. He knows.
Carl, I want to talk to you seriously. He doesn't know.
But I look into his eyes
You're
and he's...
not looking into his eyes.
I tell you
You are looking into your own soul.
Oh, Martha.
All right. You committed murder.
We committed murder.
And that act, it went against everything you'd been raised to believe in.
Then why did you make me do it?
Because underneath all the veneer of morality and civilization, almost every man is a potential Macbeth. He'll kill if it means realizing his ambition. All he needs is a lady Macbeth to give him courage. And that's what I gave you, Carl. The nerve. That was my contribution. The killing was all yours.
He knows that ape knows.
It's your conscience, Carl. Your guilty conscience. It'll bother you for a while. It has to. But in time, it'll go away.
No, it'll never go away.
It has to. The thing can't be undone. So, you learn to live with it. And then forget it.
How can I forget it?
Waldo, I want to get some sleep.
Who's stopping you?
You are.
What am I doing?
You keep mumbling about justice.
Yeah, I know.
Why do you do it?
Now, what else can I do except mumble about it?
Why don't you mumble about it in the daytime?
In the daytime, I have to act like some hyperthyroid clown.
What's hyperthyroid?
That's how I have to behave in order to increase productivity.
What is productivity?
Extra bananas.
Look, Waldo, this fellow Carl, he killed his uncle. He's going to get away with it, and that's that.
Well, I just refuse to believe there's no such thing as justice in their world.
If there was real justice, their world would come to an end tomorrow.
If there was only something I could do.
You could let me go to sleep.
Carl.
What?
Will you quit talking in your sleep?
I'm not talking.
Keeping me up.
Oh, sorry.
Just relax. Close your eyes. Don't fight it. Just try to drift off into sleep. Deep, quiet, restful sleep.
What are you doing here?
You've been expecting me.
Hey, how did you get out of your cage?
Is that important?
What do you want?
You know what I want.
No.
Yes, you do. Go to the police. To that nice Lieutenant Coletti.
Never.
She'll help you.
No.
Maybe you weren't all there mentally. Maybe you were provoked.
No, I was. You don't know how he treated me. He had nothing but contempt for me.
Well, you tell that to nice, sweet Lieutenant Coletti. You may not get a long term in jail. And listen, maybe she'll wait for you.
Do you think she will? I mean, do you really think so, Waldo?
Would I lie to you?
You see, I had to kill him, don't you see? I mean, I had to prove that I was a man.
Well, the lieutenant would appreciate that.
Yeah, but if I tell her, I won't be able to inherit the money. They'll take the money away from me.
What's money?
What's money? Why,
You stupid chip. I'm not a chip. I'm a name.
it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Money is everything. Money makes the world go round.
If you don't tell her, I will.
No, you won't. I'll stop you.
How can you stop me?
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Carl, wake up.
I'll kill you.
Carl, wake up. Come on, you're having a nightmare.
No, it's not a nightmare.
Carl? Where are you going? Are you getting dressed?
There is a loose end that I have to take care of.
What are you talking about?
I'll be right back.
But the gun. It's the gun. It's the revolver.
Yes, the gun.
Oh, you're going to get rid of it finally. Oh, now I can breathe easier. Look, make sure nobody's looking and toss it off the bridge.
I'll kill him.
No, darling, you don't have to. You've already killed your uncle. Just get rid of the gun.
Breakfast time! Breakfast time! Come in and get it. Yes, sir. Look at all these fresh fruits and vegetables. I tell you, productivity sure gets rewarded around here. Eat hearty, kids.
Whatever this productivity is, Waldo, let's keep it up.
Yeah, I suppose so, Edna. I suppose so.
Enjoy your breakfast.
Yeah. Edna, look.
What?
He's here.
Who?
The killer. He's coming up the path.
But the zoo isn't open yet. How'd he get in? Waldo, what's that he's got in his hand?
It's a gun.
What's a gun?
It's something you use to kill with.
Well, why
All right,
would he...
quick, get on your trapeze, and I'll get on mine.
Waldo,
And don't ask questions, just do it. Swing up and down as hard as you can. And hurry up.
I'm going to kill you. I am going to kill the both of you.
Hey, you shoot me if you have to, but leave her out of it.
You're the loose end, and I am going to tie you off right now. Hold still, you stupid baboon.
I'm not a baboon.
Officer O'Malley! He's gonna kill both my apes!
Drop that gun or I'll fire!
You got him!
Be careful, Tom.
Is he dead?
He's breathing. As far as I can see, the bullet just grazed his forehead. He must have passed out.
Hey, look at him. Look at Waldo and Edna. See how they're swinging and jumping and flying back and forth? That's how they save themselves. Oh, who says they ain't smart?
Hey, Tom, here's something.
What?
This gun, this revolver of his.
We've been told to keep an eye out for it. It's a valuable, custom-made Handley Parish. You don't come across one like it every day. It was used in a murder.
Yeah, what murder?
Some rich old guy was killed by a burglar. Now, this fella here, what's he doing with the gun? He's going to have some tall explaining to do.
Well, I certainly would say so.
I told you, Edna, there is such a thing as justice.
Please, Waldo, calm down.
Justice, and I made it happen.
Now, Waldo, sport, calm down. It's over. It's all over.
Justice.
Hey, Waldo, save that swinging and flying for the crowd.
You're sure going to earn those bananas today, Waldo.
Productivity, Edna. Productivity and justice. The names of the game.
Do you want to know what happened to Carl? He confessed. He tried to implicate Martha, but she turned those large, limpid, luminous baby blues at the jury and tearfully swore all this was news to her. So much for true love. I shall return shortly.
Excuse me, I own that shoe store across the street. Want to buy it? Well, I'll be honest. I have great shoes, but no customers, so I'm ready to sell the whole thing at any price you name it. $12. Sold. Ooh. Well, now that you own a shoe store, what'll you do with it? Well, advertise. I tried. A lot of newspaper ads, then TV and magazines. I'll probably go radio. Radio? Yeah, according to the latest studies, everyday radio reaches more people than newspaper, TV, or magazine. How did you know? What's more, radio targets customers. I'll match up the right stations for my dressier lines and different stations for young casual. Since radio costs a lot less than newspapers or TV, I'll get good efficiency. Listen, I'd like to buy my store back from you. At a fair profit. Okay. How much do you want? $156,000. That's a pretty fair profit. Take it or leave it. I'll take it. Radio. It costs less, targets your best customers, and it sells. Radio. Red hot because it works. For more facts on radio, call this station of the Radio Advertising Bureau. They brought you this message.
We have titled our story Lady Macbeth at the Zoo, and perhaps we may have provoked a brawl with Shakespeare's purists. Well, why not? Shakespeare himself flourished in an age noted for brawling, controversy, and violence. We raise the point. Can a person be convinced to do something which is foreign to his or her basic instincts? We raise it and leave it for your consideration. Our cast included Larry Haynes, Terry Keane, Evelyn Juster, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now a preview of our next tale.
I am going to kill him. I hope you're joking. I am quite serious.
I don't believe you. If you had any such intentions, you wouldn't tell anyone.
Oh, you're quite mistaken. Harrison, you are my attorney. What I'm now telling you is protected by client-lawyer privilege. And what's more, if my act should be discovered, you will defend me.
Well, it makes me very sad to see you like this. You are embarking on a course that could only lead to tragedy.
And what course do you think I'm on now? If I let things go on as they are, I shall lose a woman.
Is that true? The girl is only 18.
And I am 50. But at least I want a chance to win her. If I must kill to do it, I shall.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by White Westinghouse Appliance Company. This is Tammy Grimes inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater.
I'm E.G. Marshall. I don't suppose I'm alone in a fantasy I often have when I look at some paintings. A sleepy, quiet house among trees. A street that turns a corner behind the painted buildings. A dark, mysterious cave burnt like a smoking hole in the side of a bright, sun-drenched Arizona cliff. Well, I could go on and on, but I won't. What all of them have in common is the tempting allure of dreaming that it might be possible to step into the frame and visit that house, round that corner, explore that cave. A tug so strong that it pulls you towards the canvas as though hypnotized. If you've ever had that feeling, or even if you haven't, this is what our story is all about.
Watch that old man. He sits there like no one is there but him and that screwy painting.
Leave him alone. The guy could be deaf or mute. A museum is a place for a lot of people. It's like an escape.
I get waves from this one. I think he's got to be watched. There's something eating him about that painting, and it's our job to protect it. Our mystery drama, Portrait of a Killer, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Michael Wager. It is sponsored in part by Sign Off, the Sinus Medicines, and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. The Fresnick Museum is not one of the world's great art collections, but it is surely one of the most eclectic, by which I mean the rich man who left it and his house to the city was extremely choosy about what he liked or disliked. It contains a wide-ranging potpourri of special and disparate gems, from a Rubens to a Paul Klee, from ancient Byzantine through the most literal of English 19th century painting, to the Impressionists, the Cubists, and even a smattering of pop art. And, most important to us, the only museum in the world in which hangs a W.H. Haskell, and thereby hangs our tale. Are you worrying about that picture again, Charlie? Darn thing haunts me. You know what I mean? Why don't they hang it in a better light? It's just the right light for a chiaroscuro, Charlie. Yeah, what? Italian word. Here we go again. Just because your father was born in Florence, that makes you the big art expert. Whatever you said. Well, what's the word in plain English? Well, there isn't any. Chiaroscuro means, the arrangement or treatment of the light and dark parts in a work of art, whether color or black and white. Yeah, but this painting here ain't in black and white. No, it's a monochrome. A what? Well, like it's done in different tones of all one color, kind of green-like. Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it, that's what it is. All green and spooky and crawly like cheese mold. Ugh. Charlie, you don't like the picture. Why do you move around over it all the time? It ain't me. It's him. Who? The little guy who's been coming in the last couple of weeks. Just around this time, after you go off. And? And nothing. He sits on a bench there, leaning on a stick, and keeps staring at this here picture. Like he was waiting for something to move. Or something. To move? What could move? There are no figures in it. Well, I know what could move. Maybe he expects somebody sneaking around in all them trees. Oh, come on, Charlie. You're letting the job get to you. Now, I get crazy notions sometimes, living here in the past, like it was with the dead, with the quiet and all. But I thought you being older, it wouldn't get to you. I guess I was wrong. That ain't the deal, Joe. I mean, anybody that gets tied up in something dead and gone at my age gives me goosebumps. I don't figure to be around so long. You? You'll bury your nephews and your cousins. What is it? Here he comes. Here who comes? The viewer. With the scarf and all. Let's make ourselves scarce and you'll see what I mean. Why do I come here? Because somewhere, sometime, a man named John Brown has to be remembered. If not for himself, at least
for what he could give of himself. Who would have imagined out of all the seemingly total failure of my life, this one last unexpected piece of immortality remains, and how bitter that it had to be this, the visual representation of everything that brought me disaster and tragedy.
Just watch him. Charlie, I'm hired by the museum to watch a lot more than a sad gray old man who comes in for lunch and a rest.
Look at him. He'll sit there and stare at that painting without moving from now till closing time. Oh, what is it that grabs him so?
Why don't you ask him?
You want to come with me for a minute? I'll show you why.
Okay.
Nice looking picture, huh? Well, it's one of my own favorites. It really seems to get to you, sir.
Forget it, Charlie. Let's move.
Just a second. You happen to know the artist or something?
Come on, Charlie.
Okay. You see? It's like no one was there but him and that screwy picture.
Oh, don't bother him. The guy could be a deaf or a mute. A museum is a special place for lots of guys. It's an escape.
Deaf, mute, how I wish I were, and sightless, or dead. Only I cannot die as long as any trace remains, and this is all that's left. Oh, my sweet God, have I not suffered enough? Can I not at last make the final sacrifice and atone for all my crimes? Is there no way back? Some hope to change the future? I am alone. Nobody watching me. Could I step into that frame and back into the past? Could I relive it again? Somehow change the course of fate? How long will I hesitate to try? What am I waiting for? If it is to be any time, let it be now.
Joe.
What is it now, Charlie?
The old guy sitting on the bench watching the picture.
We're back at the picture again.
He just suddenly disappeared.
No, his age. He probably has weak kidneys.
No, I don't mean that. He just walked into the alcove toward the picture, and when I moved around so I could see into it, he was gone. As though he stepped into the frame and out of this world.
Hey, look, Charlie, are you all right?
Oh, I'm all right, yeah. I know what I'm talking about. Now, come here.
Look, Charlie,
Don't argue. Come here. Now, look. Look at the picture.
That picture's an obsession with you.
Look at it closely. Yeah, right there, on the path, moving up towards the front door.
Charlie, I think you're flipping out. Now, you know there are no figures in that painting.
Just look.
I'm looking. I don't see anything.
It's a kiss couture, or whatever you call it. It's hard to see in the shadows and the same color and what light there is, but he's there. Just the same. Creeping up towards the door.
Who's there?
The viewer. The old guy disappeared from the bench.
Oh, you gotta be crazy. There's nobody there.
Oh, how could you see without your glasses? Put 'em on.
There aren't enough crazies wander in here from the outside. I gotta live with one on the inside. Okay. So my glasses are on. Where is he?
You took too long. Didn't you see? He just went around the corner of the building to the back.
You are as nutty as a fruitcake. I didn't see that.
I wish I hadn't. You know what he was wearing?
What?
A tweed suit with knickers and high shoes with a skip cap. I ain't seen an outfit like that since I was a boy myself. Just before World War I.
The Braxton House. That damn Braxton House. From the beginning, it both lured me and repelled me. Just the house itself. Long before I'd met and fallen in love with Polly, and Learned to hate Gilbert Fairley, the smooth, suave guardian her father appointed when he died. Gilbert Fairley. Surely one of the most ironic names for a man who was driven to win, but happiest when he could do it by cheating or hurting or destroying the loser. That summer of 1917, sneaking around the corner of that bewitching and lonesome house, I was bound and determined he wouldn't get away with it with me.
Charlie, I don't know if you're putting me on, but if you're not, I'm really going to start worrying about you.
Joe, I swear, first off, I noticed the old man had disappeared from where he was sitting. And then I seen the guy in the picture, moving, dressed just like I said. But that wasn't what scared me so much.
What was it?
Right here, on the path. You see where there's kind of a spot of moonlight, sunlight, or whatever it is?
Yeah?
Right there. He stopped for a moment, and he sort of looked back over his shoulder. Just long enough so I could get a glimpse of his face.
Right, and he looked like Boris Karloff.
No. But so help me, I know who he did look like. Or the way he could have looked back there around that time.
Yeah, and now you're going to tell me it was your bench sitter, right? Your, what is it you call him, your viewer?
That's just what I'm telling you. I lay $1 to donuts that old bum used to visit or sneak into this house around 50 years ago when he was a young guy.
So maybe he did. But what's it to you? What do you care?
I don't know. I just sure give a hell of a lot to know what went on in that house that was strong enough to call a man back from today to walk through that frame to yesterday.
So, what do we have? An elder citizen filling a job who is slipping into senility without realizing it? Or a valid case of dreams come true. An old man who has come back from Lord knows what to moon over a picture that represents his youth and in some magical way has beckoned him back to it to change the course of events or only to relive them. I shall return shortly. The year 1917. America was racked with the agonizing debate over whether or not America should enter the Great War, which was raging in Europe. But somehow, individuals continued to be as absorbed as ever in their own personal problems. For example, a young man with the undistinguished name of John Brown, an artist with limited prospects and even more limited funds, fell helplessly in love with a young heiress named Polly Braxton, and she with him. I mention this only because if I repeat, it were possible for someone to step back through a picture frame into the past, and that man happened to be John Brown, this is where he would have found himself.
It was a long wait, as always, for Polly in the gazebo. But at last she came quickly and silently to my arms and back to my waiting heart.
Oh, John, darling, forgive me for being so late. I couldn't get away from him tonight.
It doesn't matter. Now you're here. I love you, Polly.
And I love you. I don't understand why he's so dead set against you, knowing it's what I want.
I'm an artist, which automatically means I have nothing. How could I support you?
Who cares about money? I have plenty for both of us.
Not till you're 21. Oh, I couldn't live off you anyway, Polly.
Only till you're a successful artist and everyone realizes how wonderful you are.
Well, I'll tell you something. I don't say I'm going to be famous, but I think I found a sponsor.
Who?
Mrs. Chelton Fresnick.
That ancient old grass widow?
Oh, grass she might be. Ancient she isn't exactly.
Why, Johnny Brown, I'm surprised at you, scarcely 22. She must be all of 30 and beyond. And everyone knows her husband was old enough to be her father and more when they married.
And all things considered, he ought to have been your guardian instead of...
Instead of me, Mr. Brown.
Mr. Fairley.
Gilbert, I didn't see you approaching.
I made no effort to conceal my approach. I'm even carrying a torch, as you can see. I was not aware you had an appointment with Mr. Brown tonight. A clandestine appointment.
I need no protection against Johnny.
And I hope you never have cause to regret those words. I intend to do all in my power to make sure you don't.
Now, just a moment, Mr. Fairley.
I will ask you not to meddle in family matters, Mr. Brown. I'll talk to you in a moment. Polly, take this torch. Mind your way along the path.
I'm not leaving.
You will do as I tell you, or I swear by heaven I will lock you in your room till your 21st birthday. The torch. It will light you back to the house.
Do as he says.
You're sure you want me to leave?
Trust me, darling.
I do. Good night.
You are never going to see my ward again. I'm warning you, John Brown. I'm carrying a gun at this moment and consider you a trespasser. This time I'll let you go. But if you ever show up at Braxton House again, I will shoot you on sight.
I may show up with a gun myself.
You won't get very far. From now on, I'm turning loose trained dogs who'll tear any stranger within the property apart.
I left quietly enough, my tail between my legs, but not as far as Mr. Gilbert Fairley thought I'd gone. By the front of the house, I doubled back to the trellis in the wisteria and was up on the porch roof in a moment, knocking at Polly's window gently.
What is it?
Polly, do you love me?
You know I do. But what?
Then let me in. We've got to talk about our future, if we're ever going to have any.
Hey, Joe. Not the W.H. Haskell again.
Yeah.
What is it this time?
The guy that was sneaking up the path.
Yeah?
I just saw him climbing up on top of the porch. And one of the windows was lighted up there.
Oh, come on, Charlie.
Not only that, but... What happened?
Nothing happened, isn't that it?
The window's closed. The light's out. It's just like it was before.
Yeah, and just the way it's always been.
Elope, Johnny?
It's our only hope. I told you what he said. He'd shoot me or turn the dogs on me if I try to come back and see you.
But how? Well, how can we get married? I mean, without his consent.
Cross the state line. And you're old enough in that state without consent.
How would we get there? What would we live on?
I have a sponsor, remember? I'm sure if I talk to her, she'll buy the rest of what I've got. She's already brought one of my paintings, and I have that saved up a whole $100. That would pay for the wedding and the trip and all.
But couldn't Gilbert have the marriage annulled?
Not if you... Well, I mean, not if...
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, darling. We'll do it.
I'll meet you at Four Oaks on the way to church. I can borrow a Model T and we can drive all that day and make it across the state line in time to be married. By the time Fairley gets back, finds you gone, traces you, if he can, everything will be... Well, I mean, it won't be till Monday morning, and by then I'm...
Oh, stop stammering, darling. I want to belong to you. To be yours. And once I am, he'll just have to accept things as they are. Till Sunday.
Till Sunday. You'll never regret it. You'll never regret it. If either of us could ever have dreamed. But at that moment I was too concerned with another problem that lay ahead of me, which also concerned a woman. My sponsor, Marcia Fresnick.
Poor Johnny Brown. Who would have expected you this late? And wasn't it clever of you to pick the maid's night out? Come in.
I'm sorry to bother you, Mrs. Fresnick, but, well, something has come up that
All right, Johnny. But do we have to talk about it in the hall? Let's go inside and be comfortable. And does it have to be Mrs. Fresnick?
Well, now,
Come on and sit beside me on the couch. Now, let's get that unhappy frown off our handsome face and tell Mama what the trouble is.
Well, you kind of like the sort of thing I do, don't you?
Well, I don't know. You haven't exactly started doing it yet.
I meant my painting.
Oh, that.
Well, I mean, you did say something about helping me, and you did sort of promise to be my patron. You bought one picture from me.
Yes, I did. And let's be fair to Chilton. He recognized your talent. For painting, that is. He thought you had quite a future.
But you don't?
Well, I'm temporarily interested in the present.
Well, so am I.
Oh, I'm delighted to hear it. Do you want to tell me why?
Marcia. How'd you like to have all of me?
Well, now, that's quite a proposition. Why this sudden, capitulation, if that's the word?
Well, because I need money. I paint because I want to, and everything I paint, I never want to let go, never want to sell, but it's... Well, just now I need money.
Oh, is that all? Don't be silly. I have plenty for both of us, and you can still hang on to your precious canvases.
Plenty? For both of us? I don't understand.
Well, let's not talk about that in the living room. We could make it all much clearer upstairs.
Upstairs? Oh, now, look. Marcia, I don't need money. Well, gee, I wasn't suggesting that, Joseph. Well, I need money for us to get married.
Married?
Well, I don't mean to you. I mean to Polly.
Polly? Oh, you mean Polly Braxton? Gerald Fairley would never let you have her. He has his sights on her for himself.
Mr. Fairley, he's old enough to be...
Now, let's not discuss who's old enough to be who's what. And I don't want to talk about that silly little baby like Polly. Let's just concentrate on us.
Sure, but what...
Through my husband's connections, I can arrange a one-man show for your paintings. But that will take time. In the meantime, there's you and me.
I can't wait for a showing. I just like to be able to sell all I have to raise some cash.
So you can try to marry Polly Braxton?
Yes.
You prefer her to me?
Well, Marcia, it's different with us.
You're damn right it is. You don't mind letting yourself out, do you? Since in a larger sense, you already have.
The first thing the following morning, I went straight to Mr. Fresnick's dealer, who had handled the one sale I'd made. I laid my cards on the table about needing money. He said he couldn't handle what I want, but he would refer me to the Koppelman galleries.
And that's all you have?
Every canvas I've finished, Mr. Koppelman.
Van Gogh or Renoir, you're not.
Well, I wouldn't expect to be yet. Besides, they're not my style.
But my style is to buy what I can sell, so... Buy? No. Handle you, show you. Maybe.
But right now I need cash.
I'll take it on consignment, the usual percentage agreement, and I'll push it all I can.
But that isn't what I need.
Don't rush me. I didn't finish. With you, I'll make a special deal. An advance against future sales, $500, and I can see that's not enough. I'll stretch a little. $1,000 cash, but that is as far as I can go.
When could I have it?
I have a wagon downstairs. You help me stack these canvases in it, and you'll get it right away.
I didn't question anything for a moment. Things had gone even better than I could have hoped. Polly and I met that Sunday as planned, crossed the state line by mid-afternoon, and got Polly settled in the hotel. We registered as man and wife, which we were going to be as soon as I found the justice of the peace. Then came the first blow.
John, where have you been? What took you so long? When do we get the license?
Oh, honey,
There's something wrong. What is it?
We can't get married yet.
Oh, I knew it. God is punishing us. I knew it was too good to be true. We still have to wait 2 years until I'm...
No, take it easy, darling. Not 2 years, just 2 days, 48 hours.
Oh, is that all? Then everything's all all right.
Sure. Only...
I know. This was to be our wedding night. We waited so long. Why does it have to be longer?
I guess it's just the way the rules are made.
But we are going to be married in 48 hours. We are man and wife already in our hearts. Couldn't we bend those old rules just a bit? Do we have to wait any longer? What harm would it do?
Well, I guess, considering how much we both want each other, it wouldn't do any harm at all.
I make no moral judgments. I only comment that twice recently, John Brown has made compromises with the two most important things in his life, his art and his love. For some men, in any day and age, this has afforded no problem. For John Brown, marked by fate, or if you wish to call it retribution, it pulled his whole existence down upon him like a falling house of cards, spelled his immediate failure and final doom. I shall return shortly with Act 3. That morning, Polly and John woke up together. Man and wife, in every sense but the piece of paper that would make it legal. Two things happened that affected their future. The United States declared war on Germany, and Gilbert Fairley, not entirely by accident, discovered where his missing ward had disappeared to. Both of these events set a series of actions in motion which are to bring us back full circle through 50 years to the Fresnick Museum and the haunted painting. But let us leave the future for the future and stay for the present with the past.
Are you awake, John?
Yes, Polly. For a long time, I didn't want to wake you.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Brown.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown.
Husband.
Wife.
I feel so wicked.
Me too. And in about 34.5 hours, it can all be nice and legal.
Well, don't sound so bored about it.
Well, I'm not, but after all, it's only a matter of form now.
You're not worried about making a dishonest woman of me?
Well, why should I be, since I have every intention of making you the other two?
The other what?
An honest woman. We didn't know how short our happiness was to be. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Well, perhaps that's an apt quotation, but I never thought Marcia would have felt that strongly. But I guess she did.
I'm sorry if I'm late for lunch, Marcia.
So am I. But then that's a habit of yours.
Don't be cross.
I am going to be very cross with you for many reasons. You intend to marry Polly Braxton.
Of course. If I don't before she's 21, she could bounce me out, and quite possibly will.
Where is Polly now?
Darned if I know. That's why I was late for our meeting. Do you have any idea?
I might.
Well, it's damned important to me.
Really? Why?
Well, you know why. I'm not in the best of shape should my guardianship be examined now, but within a couple of years, with Polly as my wife, I need have no worries.
Well, I have a piece of information that's worth your whole empire. What do I get in exchange?
What do you want?
A continuance of our present relationship. Nobody pleases me quite like you.
Granted.
Your little pigeon has flown the coop to get married. You have about, let's see, a little over 24 hours to stop it. Would you like to know where to find her?
Who is that, darling?
I don't know.
I'm terribly frightened.
Try not to be. Go into the bathroom, darling. I'll answer it. Okay, I'm coming. Oh, it's you.
Where is she? Where's Polly?
None of your damn business. She's my wife now.
Oh, no, she's not. I took care to check on that at the registrar's office before I came here. I'm going to have you up for statutory rape. And I have enough evidence on you to make it stick.
No, please. I'll go in court and swear that...
You could only hurt him. You're 19 and still my ward. And without a marriage license, you've still not reached the age of consent. Now, I'm giving you both one choice. Take it, or I'll shame you and Polly out of all society, and I'll ram you in jail for the best part of your life, Mr. John Brown.
What's the choice?
We have just gone to war. We'll need plenty of cannon fodder. I shall expect you, Mr. Brown, to report to the nearest recruiting station today, or at the latest tomorrow.
And Polly?
I'm going to do something for Polly that you couldn't or wouldn't do. I'll make her my wife, and an honest woman.
I won't go through all the pleading, the threats, the tears from Polly, and the vicious obstinacy of Gilbert. Today it would seem senseless. In 1917, it was a different world. And I ended up with one of the first cadres to ship overseas to the mud and the trenches as a member of the American Expeditionary Force. I think I prayed that a bullet would find me and put me out of my misery. But with the perversity of fate, since I didn't care about living, I was one of those who came back. As our troop ship docked, it was delirium. Everyone in transports of happiness. There was none for me. Of all the letters I'd ever written, I'd never had one reply from Polly. I was surprised when Marcia met me at the dock. Surprised that she was there, but surprised more than anything at how she had aged.
So good to see you home, Johnny-O.
Well, I should be glad to be back, or at least grateful. Where's Polly?
Well, as soon as you can break free, why don't we go somewhere and talk?
Where are you taking me?
Back home with me. Are you surprised to see a woman driving a car?
Yes, not you, but in general, yes.
Well, I learned while you boys were overseas. The Women's Auxiliary did what it could.
I'm sure it did. What about Polly?
Well, she married Gilbert, you know.
From all my unanswered letters, I could have guessed. Right after I left?
Oh, no. She waited as long as she could, but... You say your letters were unanswered?
That's right.
Dear Lord, it's worse than I thought.
What does that mean?
Well, I guess she could never have received them, John. I don't think she would have married Gilbert if she had. I mean, if you told her that you still loved her.
I did. Oh, what's the difference now? I don't suppose anything's happened to my paintings. I mean, anything of interest, I mean.
No. Did you do anything over there?
You mean painting? Oh, good Lord, no.
I hope you will again. Your painting of the old Braxton house is still in my ex-husband's collection.
The others?
Well, you'd have to ask Gilbert about those.
Gilbert?
It was a condition Polly made before she'd marry him. They were bought from a dealer named Koppelman and put in her name. You have quite a sum waiting for you in the bank, Johnny.
I don't want it. I'd rather have my pictures.
Well, they are yours now to claim.
What do you mean?
She left them to you in her will when she...
What? When she what, Marcia? Is Polly dead?
Yes, Johnny. Polly is dead.
How?
She was going to have a child, but she...
Go on.
She committed suicide. Hanged herself before the child was born.
Why?
That's something else you'll have to ask Gilbert about. He said, and he had a telegram to prove it, that you had been killed in action. We all thought you were dead.
And suddenly it was all crystal clear. That cold fish carrying through his plots at no matter what cost. The child, mine and Polly's, not his. The intercepted letters broke her, thinking I no longer cared for her. And then, with that false telegram, the last frail hope crushed. And her ghastly escape from his cruelties and demands, taking our child with her. And so, half insane with rage, I went to Braxton House for the last time to face the man I felt could shame the devil.
I heard you were back in the States, John Brown. And I've been rather expecting you to turn up here.
Aren't you afraid?
Of what? That you tear me limb from limb? I prepared for that.
A German Luger.
Yes. I purchased it from one of our brave Yankee Doodle boys like you.
You are a fool. I'm not afraid to die.
My dear Johnny, I have no intention of shooting you. I have better ways of bleeding you slowly to death, making you writhe helplessly as I have this past year. Come with me, and let me give Polly's legacy to you.
I followed him from the hall up the stairs to an unused room. We entered, and I looked about the room in blank horror and blinding anger. Every canvas, save one that I had ever painted, blotted and drenched with bright red paint and ripped to tatters by knife slashes in their frames.
The rest of your children.
You must be mad. The destroyed ruin. How could you?
My revenge for my humiliation. And now the last. I saved this one letter that I intercepted for you. Read it.
I read it all. But the sentences that remain in my mind were these.
You must understand, my darling, that I only married him to save you. And he will never touch me. Our child is growing inside me. And when you come back, we will arrange a divorce or an annulment so that we can be married. Please, be careful. You must come back. I love you forever now. And if God should only allow that, in the beyond.
And suddenly, I went berserk. You bloody murderer! You killed her!
Remember, I'm armed.
You think that will hold me back? Damn you!
You shot me.
A lot of us brought Lugers home with us. I had mine, and it's bulleted in your gut.
Get a doctor, I'm dying.
It'll take a long time, though. And it will hurt. Maybe hurt enough to make up for what you did to Polly. And just to make sure, I am going to make an end of this charnel house. I am going to burn it to the ground. It can be your funeral pyre. The police found me at Marsha's. I was arrested, tried, and convicted of arson and murder, and committed to an insane asylum for life, where I stayed until I escaped 1 week ago.
Hey, Joe, come on. Don't argue. Now I can really show it to you.
Show me what?
There's a light. A bright orange-red light in that upper window.
Oh, are we back at the W.H. Haskell again?
Yeah. And not only that, the old bum, the visitor, he's back, sitting on the bench. Yeah, see?
Yeah, I see him all right, but... Good Lord, you're right.
You see? Not only the upstairs window, but the other one over there and downstairs. Yeah. Looks like the house is on fire.
You damn fool, the whole picture's on fire. Look, hold him till I can get an extinguisher. So, it is finally ended. The last of everything, even W.H. Haskell. Funny. All those years ago as a boy to feel that no painter of note would be just plain Johnny Brown. W.H. Haskell sounded more like it. And in the end, even he had to go. No immortality for any of us.
Johnny.
Polly.
Hurry up, darling. We're waiting for you.
We?
Me. And your son. Your son.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Time at last to put an end to tragedy and face a new beginning.
Yeah, that does it. Not that it'll help the painting much. It's destroyed. Oh, you were right about that old boy. He is a vandal.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, I guess he'll get what's coming to him. The cops are on their way.
Going to be a little late, Joe.
What?
The old fella here. He's gone.
Dead?
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder what he had against that picture. I guess maybe we'll never know.
You know something, Joe? I don't think I ever want to.
And maybe it's changed my own fascination for the idea of walking through a picture frame, like Alice through the looking glass, just to find out what lay deep in the heart of the forest, or the cave, or the house with the blank windows that showed no light. It's none of my business, really. And maybe I wouldn't like what I found there. I'll be back shortly. If any of you should come across a painting by W.H. Haskell, grab it for what you can, if it can be authenticated. After the incident in the museum, the old story was raked up again. And regardless of what artistic ability Joe Brown had, anything from his hand is, if not priceless, at least tremendously price-worthy. In his own strange way, he did achieve a sort of immortality. Our cast included Michael Wager, Robert Dryden, Joan Lovejoy, Jada Rowland, and Russell Horton. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
You killed a cab driver named Joe Paulson.
What are you saying? Why would I kill him?
You took his cash plus the ring.
How did I kill him?
With a gun.
That's impossible. You know me, Lieutenant Davis. I never worked with a gun.
Until now.
I don't even have a gun.
Oh, yes, you do, Eddie. We found it in your apartment.
A gun?
A 32. The gun that killed Paulson.
But I don't remember.
If you killed him when you were high, would you remember?
Well, no.
Well, that's it, Eddie. You got the ring and the gun. Now, do you want to make a statement?
I don't remember killing him, Lieutenant, but if you've got all this evidence, I guess I did.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Sign-Off, the sinus medicines. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.